Oh, yeah, it's the UFC 270 watch-along. Francis Ngannou, Ciryl Gane, the heavyweight championship of the world. Let's do it. Start. Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Freddie Garcia in the house.
Freddie!
AJ DeLezio in the house. What up, Fred? Let's do a mic test so we can hear Fred. Can we hear Fred? Have we lost Fred?
Oh, Fred's doing
Is he pretending?
the guppy stuff. I don't know. He's out.
Testing.
That scared me. I was worried there. I thought we lost Fred. I was worried there, AJ.
Yeah, we had a pretty rough Thursday, man. It was a funny show, man. But Freddie was in and out, man.
In and out, baby. But we're back.
Like an old porn star.
That's
in
what
and
she
out.
says.
Yeah.
Good God almighty. Starting off hot. It's Saturday night. We're watching some MMA. We're having a little party. Let's do it.
Mars Bars. Oh, by the way, Wally Byrne, thank you for the cup. All the way from Ireland. Money to Burn. The best business podcast on the net. Money. Number 2. Burn. B-Y-R-N-E. If you know what I mean. You didn't say anything, man.
I don't know what to say after that. I haven't got my mug yet, Wally, but I know it's in the mail.
Me and Freddie got it.
Fred got his mug. I think Johnny got his mug, and you got your mug. I think I'm the one.
Did you piss off Wally or something?
No, I think mine's just hasn't arrived yet. He told me he was sending me one. You got to
I
talk
was
into your
impressed
mic.
by the packaging. I was impressed by the packaging.
I
It was
have it,
like
Freddie.
perfectly fit for a mug.
Freddie, I got the
That's
packaging
some
here,
good
man, but I got our stand in the back on it. But yeah, the packaging was amazing, man. I'm keeping that packaging.
Look at the text I'm
Very
getting.
impressed.
What's it say?
AJ, closer, please. Get closer to your mic.
If it gets any closer, it's going into my tonsils.
Well,
Put up the volume or something.
no, you need to figure out. Look how I am.
I talk
Look at
loud
me.
to
Look at-
begin with.
No, but look at me. See where my mouth is, where the mic is?
Where's my mouth? It's right on it.
No, yours is a little bit lower, so you got to get a little higher up.
Like it's gonna go right into. You're doing a COVID test on me or
Every
what?
time I got to teach you how to
Look
use
at
a
this.
microphone. It's
COVID
crazy.
test. Positive.
There you go.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right.
Listen,
Well,
man,
UFC
our first pay-per-view of 270. For our first pay-per-view
2022.
of 2022, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
It's
listen,
gonna be
man.
fun.
Listen, if you were following our Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatnot, pictures were posted with us and potentially the next future champion in the heavyweight division, Ciryl Gane, man. So we kept hammering that for like years about Ciryl Gane. We talked about him from the first time he stepped out in Montreal at the TKO scene. We saw him fight, and we said this guy's going to be a future champion. He wasn't even in the UFC at that point, but once he got to the UFC, we knew Ciryl. Nobody knew him. Not Rogan, not Chael Sonnen, not Ir Hawani, not none of those guys. We were the first guys in the world that said Ciryl Gane is going to be a future heavyweight champion. And here he is today.
Before his mom.
Before his mom.
Before his mom.
No, but Freddie, when you think about it, Ringside Report was the first, man. And that's why the pictures were put out again today to show you that we weren't bullshitting. Dave, can you get those pictures?
Yeah.
So you could go to Instagram or you could go to Twitter, whatever, man. They're there. But just to go show
Sure, it's
you,
not
man.
Photoshop.
Listen, man, even if he doesn't win tonight, we called that he would be there. Where's the other picture?
There's one of them. That's a good
one.
one.
Where's
Look at
the
that.
other
That's a good
picture
one.
from? That was the same night. The other
No,
picture?
this is the first night. That's the first time when Dave was like, "Don't go bother the guy." And I go talk to Ciryl. We started yapping, and I have the belt around me. If you can see, that's his TKO championship belt. And this guy, man, is so cool, man. Such a nice guy. And look how big he is, man. Look at the size of this guy.
Big man.
Look where my look. Like, it's like, let me put your head on my shoulders.
All right, then.
Look how big. Put it back. What are you doing taking it off so fast? People probably didn't see that. So
I think people saw it.
no, but it was the second picture too. That was probably 4.5 years ago, maybe even 5, Dave. What do you think? Because this was the second fight when he fought at TKO, and that was just before he made it into the UFC. I think it was maybe a month or 2 after this fight that he got invited to the UFC. So that could have been, the first picture was probably 4.5 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I don't think it really matters.
It does
when
matter
the
because
picture
I'm
was taken.
bragging that we were
You
ahead
know
of
what I
Rogan and all
think?
that.
What do you think,
What
Fred?
I think is if Ciryl wins, AJ might replace his family portraits with that. In his
Yeah, I think he will.
I already did, man.
AJ is really excited about Ciryl Gane. As you could tell, Ciryl Gane is going to be fighting in the main event. I'm all decked out in the France
Look
gear.
at this.
We
Vive
got
la
the
France, man.
gear.
Look at
We're
this guy.
repping for Cyril. It's like it feels like a France National Soccer Day here tonight.
It's not like we're biased or anything at all.
No,
Not at all. We're
definitely
not biased at all.
not. Definitely don't have money on Ciryl Gane, except that we do have money on. Well, I have money on Ciryl Gane.
Bet99.com.
I don't
man.
think you actually put money down, AJ.
Money's
'cause
down,
AJ
man. Bet99.com.
AJ never puts money where his mouth
Listen, man.
is.
We were talking earlier. Bet99 wasn't around 4.5 years ago, but if AJ would have been smart, just like I was saying, Angelo would understand this.
Here we go.
Like the Greek soccer team that won the Euro, man. If you would have put down money like that guy who put down 10 grand for Greece to win the Euro years before, the guy came out with I forgot how much money. It was like in the millions. But that's what I'm saying. If 4.5 years ago you would have said, you know what, Vegas, I'm gonna put a future on this guy named Ciryl Gane. You know, Le Bon Gamin. I'm gonna put him down to be like UFC heavyweight champion. Think about how much money he could have made tonight, man. Think about it. It's not a joke, man.
I'm not really sure. We have Trevin Giles coming into the cage right now. We're about to see a fight on the pay-per-view, AJ, so maybe focus up here on what's going on. He's going to be fighting Michael Morales in the opener here in a welterweight fight. Then we got Cody Stamen and Saeed Nurmagomedov, Khabib's cousin Saeed. Andre Fiallo taking on Michel Pereira, which should be a hell of a fight.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got Brandon Moreno versus Davison Figueiredo, and, of course, Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane in the main event. I'm pretty hyped for the co-main and main events, but so far we've had some pretty good fights.
Yep.
In Anaheim. Excellent. Yeah, all the fights that I've seen so far have been a lot of fun. Yeah. Jasmine Jasuda Vicious, a Canadian fighter, comes in her UFC debut, gets a decision victory over Kay Hansen. She came in as an underdog, and I actually threw a couple of bucks on Jasmine earlier today because I saw her at the weigh-ins, and she was like 5 inches taller or something than her opponent, and just way bigger, and she was able to use that power as a plus 155 underdog. She comes through tonight, and I gave you that pick.
Did you?
Team Dave.
What?
Or earlier tonight. Team Dave picks for UFC 270. Wow. I had Jasuda Vicious. I got Moreno minus 189. Gane just to win straight up minus 150. And then Gane by decision I think is a really good play at plus 266. And you can bet all of those over at bet99.com. So far Team Dave is doing well, but we need Moreno and Gane to come through for us later on.
For the last prelim, John Anik gave a stat that made me go, wow. That guy, Barcelos, the Brazilian.
Yeah.
He was the biggest favorite on this card, and it's the third time in a row that he's the biggest favorite on a card. So when I started watching that fight, I'm going, okay, this guy, he has to be a potential. But he ended up losing. That was an excellent fight against the Henry guy there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a very good fight.
That's why you never know, man. It's easy to put up predictions and whatnot, but,
Henry,
how many times?
Plus 425 going in.
That's crazy.
425, he comes through and beats Raoni Barcelos by unanimous decision, 30-27. All three judges score in that one. Jack Della Maddalena beat Pete Rodriguez by TKO in the first round. That was a hell of a performance. Yeah. Tony Gravely over Salman Oliveira by decision, using some takedowns to keep Salman grounded and get the decision win there. Matt Frivola and Genaro Valdez.
That was the fight of the night, man.
A crazy minute 45 of action that ended in a TKO. Frivola over Valdez. Only, they fought under 2 minutes. That's the whole fight.
But it was just crazy action,
man. It was just crazy, yeah.
Man, and you know what? There was a point where I'm like, oh, man, the ref better jump in. There was one part, and then it sort of turned around, and they stood up, and they started fighting again. But this Matt Frivola, man, holy smokes, is that guy impressive or what? So far, that was probably the best fight, in my opinion, of the prelims.
Yeah, and Vanessa Demopoulos with a nice armbar over Silvana Gomez Juarez. Juarez knocked her down, looked like she had her out unconscious, and then somehow Demopoulos was able to recover, grab an arm, And Juarez really did not position herself well. She kind of leaned into the armbar, and
Really?
Demopoulos was able to take advantage. But she looked like she was unconscious after one punch, just got dropped. And then Demopoulos able to kind of get her bearings, come back, and get an armbar. It was pretty impressive.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
I missed that fight.
Good
So I'll have
fights.
to see the highlight on that.
Yeah, that was a good one. You should check it out. Good fight so far at UFC 270. We got Trevin Giles and Michael Morales coming up.
Well, what's
here?
listen,
and let's see.
Dave, I was going to say quickly, like on my parlay on Thursday, unfortunately, Jourdain, Charles L. Jourdain didn't get an opportunity to fight tonight. Obviously, his opponent didn't make weight, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and we could talk about that in a second, but before this fight actually starts, because Buffer's doing the intros, I want to know your pick. This is basically a pick-em fight going into this, Morales and Giles. Who do you guys have in this one? I'm going with Morales, I think. I'm not sure. It's a tough one to pick. AJ?
I got no
Fred?
clue, man.
No
Man,
clue.
this is a tough one.
Enjoy the fight.
I'll tell you what. Let me just see.
Morales is 12-0. I'm going with him.
Wait, I'm
He's
gonna tell
lanky.
you-
He looks dangerous.
Which one has a Wikipedia page?
Listen, let me see the first minute of the fight, and I'll tell you who's going to win. I mean, you could bet on the fly at bet99.com. Code ringside. Okay, so Giles is throwing some nice calf kicks. He looks a bit bigger. Is that my eyes or what? What's happening here?
Morales looks a little bit bigger, but they're both listed at 6 feet.
Whoa!
Giles with a nice right hand.
Well, the minute didn't end yet. I still got 20 seconds, so I'll tell you who I'm going to be looking at right now as a possible winner.
Why do we have a Phantom AJ?
What?
That's weird.
Where's the Phantom
Because you
agent?
got like three.
Yeah, there's like a Phantom AJ there.
Wearing the same freaking jacket.
But
It's
we
like I
shouldn't
never
be on the
changed.
Three.
You should put
We
Johnny
don't need
North
three
there.
Windows. That's the thing.
No, put it. It's pretty cool, man.
It's
Put
weird.
a Phantom Johnny North there. So, look, the minute went by, and so far I can tell you that Giles looks pretty damn good. He's, like, throwing out those kicks. He threw a nice right that rocked Morales. He's keeping good, like, octagon control. The guy seems strong, man. So, look, if I'm going to put down, I think I'm going to go with Giles on this. I think you went with Morales, Dave.
I went with Morales, but, the fight is only
It's still early,
minute and
man.
a half in, but Giles definitely landed a good right hand to start
Oof.
it off. Ooh, nice takedown, too. Giles now on top of Morales. In,
I doubt it's
half guard.
Gills.
Yeah, it's
I
not
really
Gills.
doubt his name is Gills.
It's definitely Trevin Giles, but AJ
It's Gills.
mispronounces everybody's name. Giles looking for a head and arm choke right now.
Man, you see how strong he was to just whip him around and put him down to the
this
canvas?
could be trouble. Morales needs to roll, but
oh.
he's still in trouble because Giles
Look, he has a nice look.
Giles has him in the guard.
Keep
and
turning.
he
Keep turning.
could
Go
finish
get his back.
Yeah, he needs
from
to get on
there,
his
but
back.
I don't know how deep the choke is. He's losing it, and now Morales is going to wind up on
Oh,
top
he's
in
gonna
his
if he
guard.
can put that leg up. Oh,
No,
he
Giles
was-
loses the choke, and now Morales. Oh, Giles gets back to his feet, but Morales connects with a right hand, pushes him into the fence, and now Morales looking for a takedown. Oh, Morales looked for the trip there. Giles defended it.
Don't hold on to the octagon there, bud.
Yeah, Giles is holding the cage there a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
A little bit. Morales got Giles pinned up against the fence, threw a knee to his leg. Just kind of pushing into him right now.
There you go.
And they push away.
I don't know why
nothing-
Morales did that. He should have kept like control on him. He just sort of allowed him to just restart at the center of the octagon.
I think he'd
Bad move.
rather. I think he'd rather just fight in the open space
I don't think that's going to be
rather
a good day
than
for him.
fight a clinch game. I don't know. That leg kick he threw right off the bat was pretty nice. Morales. I like the way Morales moves. Oh, that was a nice counter left from Morales. Wow, this guy's got fast hands. You see how fast this guy's
Yeah, he's
hands
pretty
are?
fast, yeah.
Damn. This guy's quick.
But they got to connect, man. You could be quick, but they got to hit something. He's
One
just
of them
snapping
did.
at air. See, he just ate one. A nice left by Giles.
Yeah, Giles. Please say his name right.
His name is Giles, man. That's a Giles, man.
Fred, could you get the decision on this? I mean, Fred's definitely not with you. Come on. Oh, Morales has got him hurt.
What the hell happened there?
He landed a nice left and a right.
Giles.
Oh, Giles.
Whoa!
Oh, Giles connects, but he's loopy. Oh, right hand drops Giles. Giles is in big trouble right now.
Gilles
I think he's done. This fight's over.
It's over.
The ref needs to jump in.
It's
over. Wow.
Wow. Look at him. He's
Morales.
Getting upset. Look at the ref. The ref is having a second fight here.
The ref has to hold this guy back because he's unconscious and doesn't know. Giles was still fighting the ref.
Jesus, what a
Giles
crazy
was out.
Crazy turn of events, man.
Morales got fast hands,
You see what happened there? There it was in the first minute. It convinced me enough that Giles was going to win this fight. And then, boom, Morales came out, man, and he just came back into that fight. He regrouped, man, and wow, did he look impressive at the end there, man. Holy smokes.
Finishes him in one round. Yeah, Giles looked good
the first
at the
minute
beginning, in the first minute, but then Morales kind of settled in, and his hands are fast.
What is that? Colombia?
It's a flag. I'm not. Where's he from, this guy?
Mexico. He's half Mexican.
I don't think that's Mexican.
Vive la Mexico.
That is not a Mexican flag.
The back one was. I think it's Colombia. Wow, you see that?
They're showing the replay. Yeah, he did hurt him at the beginning of the fight.
Wow, he ate it there, man.
Nice counter right hand.
On his heels, and he still threw that nice right.
And then he followed up with a combination that really hurt him.
Wow.
Oh.
Just ate it. And that's the one that put the icing on the cake.
This guy's got hands, man. Undefeated now. This was his...
The ref should have stopped it a little bit earlier there, but look at this. This was the most impressive part. Giles is going wild on the ref.
Yeah, Giles.
Well, now I'll call him Giles, man.
This is a Contender Series guy. This was his UFC debut.
There you go, Fred. Dave, there you go. That's the Mexican flag in the back.
He's from...
And Colombia.
He fights out of Tijuana, Mexico, but he's from Ecuador. That is the Ecuadorian flag.
Ecuadorian. Okay, so it's the Ecuadorian flag.
Yeah. But he trains in Mexico from Ecuador. Michael Morales, 22 years old. This kid was born in 1999.
22 years old?
He was born in 1999.
Jeez. Man, I
and
remember
he's knocking people out in the UFC. Pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
Gotta like this kid.
Oh, yeah, man.
Undefeated now, 13 and... Oh, no, 12-0. Sorry. No, 13-0.
1999. He's 22 or 23, man.
22, yeah.
Impressive, man.
He's an adult, man.
He's a baby, man.
Yeah, he's a
just old.
He's a very young adult, though, Fred. I mean, even for me.
When he was born in 99, I was like I was taking a trip to Florida at that point.
I remember 1999 very well.
Yeah,
How
so
old was John
Prince
Jones
too,
when
man.
he won the title?
21.
No.
Jones?
He was like 23, I think.
No, he was younger, man.
No, I think it was 23.
I think, yeah.
Youngest champion in UFC history.
I thought he was younger.
AJ has to argue.
Yeah, of course.
Well, just check it out, man. That's what Google's there for.
You check it out.
Let's check it out. Damn, this guy was good. He impressed me, man. Holy smokes.
I picked another one, AJ. How do you like that,
Quick
too?
finish.
Took Morales.
Listen, man, you called it, man.
Another one.
Don't mess with Team Dave, man.
Another one.
First minute, I was so convinced that Giles was gonna take it.
So what's the next fight?
Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Cody Stamen.
Dave, you're right, man. Google says, which they could be wrong. It doesn't mean they're always right. But
I'm right. 23 years old. Am I dead on, too?
Yep.
Yeah,
when he
told
beat
you. I'm good,
Rua. I
AJ.
can't believe he beat Rua.
I was there.
Holy smokes.
I was there.
You were there for that one?
Yeah.
That's when he threw the cap?
Yeah, he gave me his hat. That hat over there.
Here, let me go get it so people can see that Dave is not bullshitting. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, John Jones gave me his hat because we're friends.
This one here?
I like John Jones. Yeah, the Form Athletics hat. That's John Jones's hat. Look, it says John Bones Jones on the back. See?
So tell the story about that. That's pretty cool.
John Bones Jones. It's the John Jones hat.
Let me smell it.
It's the famous John Jones hat. Yeah, it smells like victory. It smells like greatness.
Smells like picograms.
Smells like a
But
superhero.
Look at this. So this is an official John Jones hat. Dave is selling this tonight for $2,000. So if there's any bids out there, we could.
I'll take $2,000 for it.
I'm sure you could get $2,000 for this.
It's a serious piece of MMA memorabilia. It is the It's the hat John Jones wore at the weigh-ins.
And you can actually see the video. You can see the video.
Shogun fight. Yeah, he wore this hat at the weigh-ins for the Shogun fight, and he tossed the hat right to me. And now it's my hat.
I'm getting the energy, bud. Look at this.
And then he saw me with the hat later, and he gave me an interview because he saw me with the hat.
I feel like doing cocaine all of a sudden.
And he was a super nice guy, John Jones.
You got
I really liked him. I was like, you're a good guy. You seem all right.
Why do I feel like wanting to shoot someone? Homeless.
Right. I don't know. Take off the hat.
I'm getting all this.
The value of the hat is going lower and lower as you wear it. It's just worth less and less money.
Listen, there's an actual video where you see him actually throwing the hat out into the crowd.
Oh, yeah? Is there?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's cool.
So the thing is that.
Oh, you see? Do you
listen,
see me
if you want it now in the
hat?
next 20 minutes, I'm going to sell it to you for $1,000. So forget about the $2,000.
What?
It's $1,000. The next 20 minutes. Who wants it? Buy it. John Jones.
We're not selling the hat. That's my hat. I'm keeping it forever.
I get like 60% of it.
You get no percent.
Sales, man.
Why do you get a percent?
Here, I'm going to put it right here. He doesn't have the biggest head when you think about it.
Oh, jeez. So, Fred, what'd you think about Michael Morales? It's pretty good, right? That was a good fight.
Great fight, man.
Awesome, man. Well, the way he recovered, man, to come back and actually win this, I was impressed. Like, if you looked at the first minute.
I'm happy it finished in the first round, man. Let's move on.
Yeah. Next. I want these fights to end quickly so we can get to the. Man. Yeah, I want to get to the title fights.
You want an early night, man?
No, I just want the big fights. I don't care how long the title fights go. They could both go 5 rounds. I just want to get to the fights that I really want to see. You know, this pay-per-view's all right, but you know, the co-main and the main event is really why we're all here. Right?
Well, actually, I was waiting for Jourdain to fight. I mean, that was one of the fights I was looking forward to.
Charles Jourdain not fighting tonight because Ilia Topuria had trouble making weight. He had a medical issue, and he couldn't fight. And it's crazy because Topuria was supposed to fight, and he had his opponent canceled 10 days out. Jourdain comes in. He's ready. He makes weight. He's ready to go. I thought we were going to cash in on Jourdain because he was a pretty big underdog, and I thought he was going to win this fight. But unfortunately, the fight... But you know what? Happening tonight. A lot of fights got scrapped from this event. We're supposed to see Alexei Oleinik versus Greg Hardy.
That would have been awesome, man. That would have been amazing, man. But listen, just back to Jourdain, I was going to say is that what he said, you know, he was absolutely right. I mean, the guy took this fight on 10 days' notice. He was able to make weight in 9 days, while you got Topuria there who was ready for 9 weeks, and he still couldn't make weight. I mean, you know what? Like I was saying to Freddie earlier, you know, I think I was telling you the same thing. I mean, sometimes, man, the UFC might have to change some rules down in the future where if a guy doesn't make weight, especially when you got 9 weeks out, they should consider that a loss. That shouldn't be fair to a fighter who prepared even a 10-day fight, man. You know, there's a lot of pressure on the guy because he loses this fight. It's not that great for him in his career, but he has the balls to do it in 10 days. While this guy, 9 weeks in, still can't make weight, I think there should be like... I would look at it as a loss. You know, it's not only about the money. If people look at it as a loss, they'll probably take the weight cut a lot more serious. Maybe. Or they might change weight category altogether.
Maybe.
You know? Come on, 9 weeks and you couldn't make weight?
I mean, sometimes things happen.
Nothing happened, man. He was eating too many Big Macs. He figured he was going to smash Jourdain.
Here is Saeed Nurmagomedov.
You're just mad because it affects your boy, man.
No, man, I saw him. He's having pictures. He's out on the town there with the whole team. They're having a good time, man. But still, it sucks, you know. But I hope he makes his show money. That's what like you were saying. I believe he does still get his show money, which is great because you don't get a scratch and you get like a good pay. The only thing is that you don't get like a bonus, which he pretty much could have got like a fight bonus out of the prelim card.
Saeed Nurmagomedov needs this fight. He needs to win this fight. He's a favorite here going into it. If he doesn't win here, the thoughts of him being like like a serious threat in this division are pretty much, you know? Yeah.
Is Khabib in his corner?
You would think. I don't know. You see, Khabib said to Jake Paul, he said, you can always come and train here with me.
What?
Jake Paul said he's going to fight MMA. And then Khabib offered to train him for this fight, which I think would probably be against Conor McGregor, if I'm being honest.
Look, man, he better stick to boxing. I mean, mind you, he has like some wrestling background. He came from like collegiate wrestling. I mean, the guy has that understanding of the grappling game. You know what? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. I mean, his boxing is pretty crisp. The only thing that he needs to work on is his Muay Thai game. He has to. What's that, bud?
This is the quote from Jake Paul on his Twitter. This is to Dana White. When I make my MMA debut, I could cut 20 pounds and do it at welterweight, 170 pounds. That's what all UFC fighters do, and many have destroyed their bodies and minds doing it. But I'm going to do it at middleweight, health first. P.S. Conor walking around at 190.
Ooh, man.
Look at that. Look at that big old Conor. So, you know, he's talking, and this happened, he said this, I think, today, Jake Paul. Earlier yesterday.
Yeah, but like I was going to say.
And Khabib, here's what Khabib answered to Jake Paul. The doors of Eagle Fight Club always open for you and your team.
Wow, that's. Listen, man, if Khabib is telling you to come and train with them.
It's from Khabib.
All of a sudden, you're going to have a lot more like legitimacy to your potential like first fight in the octagon. But I'm going to tell you, again, his boxing is there. You know, his grappling game, his wrestling, he understands that. He definitely needs to up his jiu-jitsu game, his BJJ game, and he's definitely going to have to up like his Muay Thai game. So if you don't have those two other skills that you need to be a fighter in the UFC, you can't be a one-trick pony or a two-trick pony. It's not going to make it for you. If you don't have like the kicking game, the elbow game, understanding the angles on that game,
man.
And you don't have the submission skills, he's pretty good.
You always doubt him. You're always picking Woodley against him.
Listen, man, no. I took Jake Paul on the last one, man.
Only because you were so embarrassed the last time.
Well, you know what?
You always pick against him, and you shouldn't because he's going to win all the fights.
Listen, Jake Paul, man, he's proven that. Listen, that guy has proven that he's
number one.
He has the best knockout of the year. In my opinion, last year was the best knockout of the year. Went to Jake Paul, knocking the shit out of Tyrone Woodley that dropped like a tree at Christmas. That guy was out, man.
Let me just predict right away that he won't fight in the UFC.
No, he'll fight MMA, but not UFC.
Yeah, he might do it in Bellator. He might do it in some like.
He could do it. He could do it in Triller. It doesn't have to. They don't have to be under the normal. You know, he can fight MMA. I think he will fight MMA. I think he will.
I think so
too. If he says it, I think he's going to do it. But it won't be in the UFC.
Look, the guy is super young.
I agree with you, Fred.
Man.
It won't be in the UFC, but I think he'll do MMA.
How old is he now?
It won't be against Conor, then. Conor's a UFC guy still.
Yeah.
But I think there could be something outside of that, like Conor did with Mayweather, man. In boxing, maybe Dana White is going to be cool with him going to something like Thriller, doing like a co-event and having Conor go and like, you know, fight. Listen.
But
Dana wants Conor and Nate to happen because he knows Nate is on his last fight. True. And that Nate is not signing back with the UFC. So this is the last chance for Dana to make money off of that Nate versus Conor. I'm pretty sure that's what Dana wants.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because I don't think Dana believes enough in Conor to risk that fight. Because Nate could easily beat Conor. That could very well happen. It's happened before. Right? Like, that's not a slam dunk for Conor. There are no slam dunks for Conor at this point. So I think Dana wants to put Conor up against a guy that he can make off Conor. You know, like, if I think ideally Dana would put Conor up against Khamzat or something to make Khamzat a bigger star. Like, they're trying to use Conor to put somebody else over. I don't think at this point they're trying to, you know, let Nate Diaz come in on his last fight on a UFC contract.
That's a big payday for everybody, including
but they could do Conor and Masvidal will do what the UFC says, and that'll be a big payday for everybody too. You know, I just don't think the Nate fight right now, if Nate has one more fight on his deal, I don't think the UFC is going to do that because Nate could win, and Conor right now is, you know, he's not who he used to be. So who knows what kind of shape he comes in for that fight.
He looks pretty good, man.
That.
You just showed a picture of Conor. He looks great.
If anything, like they give Conor the title fight.
But if you're
Conor fights Oliveira.
If you're Conor, what's your choice? Like, who's your favorite? Like, who would you pick? If I'm Conor, I believe I could beat Nate. and I'd rather face Nate right now than a lot of other guys. So yeah, Nate could beat him, but if you're Connor, that's probably the most winnable fight that's interesting for you.
Yeah. Although there are other fights out there for Connor, like the title fight. Why not take the title fight? It's even bigger.
That's where the money would be, no doubt about it. No matter what Connor does, he's going to have a blockbuster pay-per-view. We all know that. Connor sells, man.
Connor's going to face Poirier or Nate, I think, in his next fight.
I think it could be Poirier.
Whoa, this fight's starting.
Here we go.
Nurmagomedov and Stamen.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, nice back fist. Wow.
Oh.
Reverse
Spinning
kick,
back kick from Saeed to the body. That was sweet.
He's quick, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's got this lanky body, man, but he's...
Nurmagomedov coming in as a favorite in this fight.
Wow.
Not a huge favorite. Stamen looking to take down Nurmagomedov, which, not something you see every day. A Nurmagomedov, somebody trying to take down a Nurmagomedov. And there's a Nurmagomedov reversing the takedown,
nice.
And has got a pretty deep guillotine choke, it's over. Stamen taps. Whoa.
That's what happens when you try to take down a member of Khabib's team, man.
Yeah.
Don't wrestle with them, because this is what happens to you.
Wow.
That was beautiful, man. A slick guillotine, man. Reversed him and then closed him. You see how fast that guy was tapping? That was no escape, man. This is what we call, if this was war, you were dead, man. It was
crazy.
done. Holy smokes.
That did not last long.
John Jones' hat fell down.
Hey,
Even John Jones is like bowing down.
That was
to the
sick.
Khabib.
Like, Stamen went in, shot a takedown,
smokes.
pushed him against the fence, and Saeed said, yeah, that's cool. Here comes the choke.
But you see how you guys were
That
saying,
was
like,
nasty.
Jesus, man.
Like, he needed this fight because, Stamen's coming off 2 losses. This is he's the favorite. He needed to win. He needed to win impressively to kind of keep his standing as one of the top bantamweights, as a potential challenger going forward. And that choke is damn impressive. On a big pay-per-view like this,
Jesus, man.
Sick,
Stamen
deep guillotine.
You see, his biggest mistake is that you're going to go for that single, right? You're going to go for the single, and you just hang there. You can't haggle with a single with guys like a Khabib team that is waiting for an opportunity like that. You take that single, you got to execute it. You just can't stand there for seconds trying to figure out which direction I'm going to go, left, right, take him to the cage. This is what happens, man.
I like that
Holy
guillotine
smokes.
he did too. It
Beautiful.
Was a nice. It was a nice choke. It wasn't a over the top.
Nope.
It was an
Slick.
under over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was beautiful, man. Holy smokes. Well, look, he's Khabib's cousin, man, and tonight he showed, man, he's the boss here, man. Holy smokes. How long did this fight last?
About 45 seconds.
To a submission, guys. Not a knockout.
And it started with a flurry of striking, and then it went to grappling, and then Saeed wrapped up that choke with the quickness.
But that's what I'm trying to say, is that in 45 seconds to get a submission, that is impressive.
Yeah.
When you could get knocked out in like 6 seconds, ask Ben Askren, you could get knocked out in record time. But the thing is, to get a submission in less than a minute means that it's like you're having a professional against an amateur. And Stamen looked good, man. He looked solid, in great shape and everything. Saeed is that impressive.
But sometimes, you engage a superior grappler and you don't realize how far above your level he is, and then all of a sudden you're stuck.
You realize it, man.
Like he made a big mistake.
He did,
and sometimes you make a big mistake. It was a tactical mistake to engage in grappling with this guy, but the striking wasn't working so well. Saeed looked really, really good in all aspects of MMA. Like, his striking to start off the fight looked really sharp.
Yep.
And then the choke, the takedown defense into the choke. Damn.
Look, he started off with that back fist, that spinning back fist, which connected. He wasn't just going for the grappling game, the wrestling game, man. He was showing that he could stand up with anybody, and man,
he's an interesting fighter, that's for sure.
Yeah.
See, here's the mistake, Dave.
What weight is he? 155 also?
135.
Yeah.
135.
He looks huge, right, for 135?
Yeah.
Well, he's really tall. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. He has a lanky body, man. Very deceiving.
He is 14-2. He did lose a decision to Raoni Barcelos, who we saw earlier tonight in a losing effort to Victor Henry, right? Barcelos was the biggest favorite on the card, and he lost, right? Barcelos?
Yep.
Barcelos beat this guy, Saeed.
I'll have to watch the fight again just to see.
Yeah, I need to see that fight again, too, because I don't remember that. And I'd like to see Saeed lose because he looks so good tonight. I want to see. But that was in 2019, and a lot can change in 3 years, and he's only 29 years old. So 3 years ago, he's 26, and now he's 29. He's a much more refined fighter.
Somebody says it great there. Saeed is the new Zabit. So
Zabit is a 145er, and I don't know what happened to that guy. Zabit was going to be the... He got sick, and then what?
He got COVID, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know if it was COVID.
He didn't. No, it wasn't COVID. I read
Something
about
else.
it recently.
What was it?
Is he ever coming back?
Hey, look what it is. The Jackass Boys, man.
Johnny Knoxville. They should have Chuck Liddell there before.
Hey, did you hear about the whole thing with the new Jackass movie where Nagano punched, I think it was Johnny.
One of the guys in the balls?
Right in the balls. And actually, Nagano was talking about it, and he says, like, he felt uncomfortable at first. Like, he's like, do I have to fake it? And they're like, no, you got to punch him, like, in the balls. Full force, man. And you're talking about Ngannou, who's knocked out, like, just about, like, everybody. And apparently he went at it, man. He threw that punch to the guy's nuts, and apparently the guy went red as a tomato, and he doesn't even know if the guy is still, like, injured. So it's obviously not Johnny Knoxville because he's there. But you got to be crazy, man.
That's pretty stupid.
Dude, Johnny Knoxville. This guy's everywhere.
Yeah, what happened with
Zabit?
Yeah.
He has an immune system issue, which he was supposed to get an operation for, surgery. So I don't know. In September, they said that he was coming back. So
let's hope
we
so,
should
man.
see him at some point.
I hope so.
In what shape are we going to see him? I mean, that looks like a pretty serious.
He was one of the best featherweight prospects. I really thought he was going to, and the featherweight division needs a guy like that with kind of, like, we're stuck in the Volkanovski Holloway loop, It's like a guy like Zabit to mix things up. If you could come in and be a threat again, that'd be good.
Zabit, yeah, he was so impressive, man. Like, that's it. We need him back. But
his last win was against Qatar, and that's why I saw him, like I read on him recently when I went through Qatar's list of opponent. I saw, Zabit, whatever happened to him? And unfortunately, a little bit of a health issue.
There's so many guys, man, that I'm trying to figure out where they are. Like, remember the Monkey, was it the Monkey King? He was a fighter. Kind of you don't remember him? He was really impressive. He was like kind of like that Zabit style, and he came in for a fight or two, pretty impressive, and then just disappeared.
I think you dreamt him.
No, man, I'm telling you. I just can't. I'm going to check him up.
I've never heard of the Monkey King.
I'm not touching that one.
I don't know what you're even saying now.
Wait.
Oh, boy.
Wait. I'm going to get him.
I'm worried about what you're going to say when you find out who you're talking about.
Here he is, Jordan Levitt.
Worried about
Jordan Levitt. Remember this guy?
Monkey King. That is his nickname.
You see, AJ knows what he's talking about.
I don't know who that is, Monkey King.
So it's Jordan Levitt, man, and he's 9-1, and he's 9-1, man. When he fought, man, he was impressive and everything, and I haven't seen him since. So the guy, the Monkey King, man, really, really interesting fighter. Do you remember this guy, Dave?
No, obviously not. I don't at all.
Yes.
26 years old, man, super young.
Johnny Knoxville, he's at this UFC thing. They're promoting the Jackass movie. He's going to be in the Royal Rumble next week. I can't avoid this guy. He was on SmackDown last night. This guy's everywhere.
I read that they had to shoot multiple times that scene with Francis. I think he swung more than once.
Oh my God.
Well, no, because the first time he swung, he didn't put everything into it, and he was like, so they told him, no, man, like, you got to go full force. And he went full force, and I'm surprised the guy survived. I mean, you could die, man.
They're showing a commercial right now for UFC 271, Adesanya versus Whitaker 2.
Man, he beat Johnny Walker, man.
Is this the rematch? They've only fought twice? Yeah. I thought they fought twice already. This is only the second? I thought this was the third. This is only the second fight between them. Yeah. Adesanya knocked him out in 2019. And it seems like, all these guys that Adesanya has fought since the Whitaker fight, you could kind of look at Robert Whitaker and see that no one is fucking with him at middleweight. You know, like no one is touching him, and no one's touching Adesanya. And Adesanya can go on and fight. Like after he fought Whitaker and won the belt, he fought Romero and Paulo Costa and Jan Blachowicz and Marvin Vettori. But to me, the Robert Whitaker fight was always the one. It's like, well, that one's going to come around again because Whitaker is clearly the number 2 guy at middleweight. I think you put Whitaker against anybody at 185 pounds that's not Israel Adesanya, and he wins.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The problem is he's going to have to fight Israel Adesanya. You know, Whitaker's 23-5. His last loss was to Israel Adesanya. And since he won the middleweight championship, since he's moved up to middleweight, the only guy that's been able to beat him is Adesanya. And I think Adesanya's going to beat him again. But I think he's got a shot. I think he's got a shot to beat Israel. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight.
That division needs a new young star, like to challenge Israel. Because I'm looking at all these guys, man. Israel has defeated a lot of them, and the other ones aren't that interesting. Once I think Israel's going to beat Whitaker, and once he does that, he's going to be in search of his next opponent, which is not very appealing.
Yep. At that point, it's going to be weird, right? What else do you do for him at middleweight? If he does beat Whitaker,
Usman. Come on, Usman, you got to get up and wait.
Yeah. I think Usman has a
might
shot.
Have the style also.
Yeah, the wrestling style, that might work.
Because Israel was small at 205, so I think, he's a decent-sized middleweight, but I think Usman's a big welterweight, so I don't think the size difference would be, like, Israel is taller, but Usman's much thicker than Israel, I feel. So if Usman, could use his size and put Israel on the ground, this could be a long fight for him.
Yeah, but does he have enough size? Because Israel looks small at 205, but Jan Blachowicz is a monster. Kamaru's a 170 champion. He's moving up. He's giving up the size. I don't know if he's got enough size to do it. Because if he doesn't,
to see it. Like I say, look at the rankings. You know, Vettori, he lost.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Cannonier, do you want him in a title fight?
No,
not really. Derek Brunson, Costa, Hermanson, Strickland, Till.
Strickland, maybe.
Nobody.
Strickland's becoming an interesting prospect.
Yeah, I need him to win a couple. I need him to win a couple of big fights.
He's a madman, though. I like his style, like pacing between rounds. Like he's kind of crazy.
Even
I like him.
Have you ever seen him on Twitter and whatnot? Like the guy is very animated, man.
He's a little off the wall.
He's awesome, man.
Strickland's a character. You know, he's 24-3. He's won 5 straight. He just beat Uriah Hall. Maybe Strickland.
Yeah, he's fighting Hermanson, so let's see from there.
That's it. If he can beat Hermanson. And I think that's soon, right? That's like next week or a couple weeks from now.
February 5th.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah, that's a big fight. Strickland is an interesting prospect, I think. Of all those guys, I think he's the most interesting outside of, Whitaker, but I don't know. I think Whitaker could win, though. I really think he can. I'm not sure how that fight goes. I'm still, I gotta watch some fights and do a little research into that one, but I'm kind of... My gut says Adesanya, but I don't know. AJ, you still with us? What are you doing? I'm taking your phone away.
I'm reading the notes, man.
I'm taking your
phone
away.
my phone, man.
He's chatting.
Let AJ chat, man. It calms him down a little bit.
What are you talking about? I'm just looking at this. Andre Fial, man, from Portugal, man.
No, but Fred, you didn't see AJ went into the YouTube chat and posted a comment in the chat.
No, that I didn't see.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous person.
I just had to put out the Monkey King, man, so people know that I'm talking the Monkey King.
All right, we have a fight about to start again, finally. Michel Pereira taking on Andre Fialho. And then
be crazy,
when this fight ends, the next fight is a title fight. So let's go. This pay-per-view's picking up here.
Listen, man, we took Pereira, if I'm not mistaken. Or did you actually go with this pick? I went with Pereira for the win because I went on. How's my parlay doing, by the way?
Terribly, probably. I don't know.
No. Not at all, man. Other than like Jourdain, man, I would have probably had Jourdain for the win.
I don't know. My parlay.
Just don't count him. Count the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go see.
My parlay was the
That's how
same
it works.
as Fred's parlay, which was Brandon Moreno and Cyril Gane. That's our parlay tonight. That's what we're going with.
So look,
didn't place a lot of bets on the other fights.
So far, I'm doing
I think
well, man.
Cyril is the best.
I went
pick.
with my picks. I went with Morales. I went with Saeed. I went with Pereira, and then I went with the Moreno and Gane. So, and if, like I said, if Jourdain would have fought and won, man, my parlay was like $20 for like close to $800, man. So far, my two picks are there, man.
I feel like.
And what are you missing right now?
Just Jourdain. Well, I'm missing this fight with Pereira. I said Pereira would win this fight. Then Moreno, and then Cyril Gane.
Oh, you got it.
The heat is on.
You know what? I'm a little scared though.
With
I don't
Pereira,
know, man. Moreno won his last fight against Figueiredo, but I don't know. Figueiredo, man, he scares me. But I'm sticking to Moreno.
Yeah,
Should
Moreno.
be a good fight.
Yeah, you had a few of these fights that got canceled though on your parlay, AJ. So you can't really claim victory.
What? There's only one.
I'm looking at
Jourdain.
your parlay right now.
It's just Jourdain, man.
No, it was. You also had
as long
Vieira.
as he doesn't have a fight he lost.
Yeah, I had Vieira as well.
man.
It's
Yeah,
true.
that's right. But he had Gane, Pereira, Moreno, Saeed. Who else did you take? Vieira, Jourdain. Yeah, so far you haven't lost, but a couple of the fights on your parlay got canceled.
Too bad, man. I was looking forward to the Vieira fight. I really wanted to see him fight. Why was that canceled? I didn't look into it. Was it a weight cut issue? Injury? What happened there? With Vieira?
It was medical. I don't know what it was. Vieira pulled out. Don't know why. Some sort of medical thing.
Listen, man, if it's not COVID related, man, I just... Like, it's weird, man.
You don't care.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
do,
don't know
man.
what-
If you look at Figueiredo and in his first fight, I mean, the guy was in the hospital the night before and then fought. I mean, so some guys, man, like, are just built tougher. Like, even though I didn't pick Figueiredo for the win tonight, man, his first fight, he was literally in the hospital, got out of the hospital, made it to his hotel, ate, and then went straight to that fight.
Yeah. You know, he said the first fight he wasn't ready. The second fight he wasn't ready. I don't know.
Well,
He does look ready for this fight, though. Figueiredo for sure looks ready, but I don't know.
Wow, look at Pereira, man. Like
Pereira
those
doing
flips.
backflips into the octagon. This guy's he's fun.
He's fun, man.
He's entertaining.
Yeah, he's fun to watch fight.
Yeah. 28 years old. He's won 3 straight now, 26-11. Let's give
He's
you a little.
huge for 170 also, I feel.
Who? Pereira.
Yeah.
I mean, they're big guys, man. 6'1", 170 pounds. Mind you, he has a shorter reach than Fial.
No, he's got a longer reach.
No, he's 73?
According to our tale of the tape, he's got a 73-inch reach.
And
Fial has 69-inch reach.
that was ridiculous because I thought they were showing 74-inch. I mean,
I don't know.
they're messed up, man. Let's do it for Ronaldo.
What?
Hey, Portugal,
I don't know what
man.
the hell he's talking about.
Because
Ronaldo,
he's
man.
from Portugal. That's
Oh.
AJ's
Oh, my
thinking.
God.
Do it for Ronaldo.
All right.
Of course, man. You always do it for Ronaldo.
And
the best
Pereira's
player in the
doing
world,
it
man.
for the Brazilian Ronaldo.
No. You do that for Neymar, man. Neymar versus Ronaldo. But still, the highest paid athlete of 2021 is not Neymar,
Oh my
not Ronaldo, not Messi.
Well, that's
Conor McGregor is number one, man.
per minute.
Doesn't matter, but just overall, he's the highest paid athlete of
Okay.
2021, man.
All right.
Conor McGregor, proper 12.
No, some people made more money than him.
Athlete-wise,
year.
no, it was actually Conor McGregor,
I'm
man.
pretty sure.
Tell you, man, check the stats.
but
Just like the
anyway.
Monkey King, man. AJ's right.
Here we go.
Here we go, man. Pereira's going to do something weird right off the bat. Let's see what he does.
Pereira and Fialo. Oh, Fialo coming off strong. He's trying to out Pereira. Landed a couple shots there. coming in.
Whoa, that was a bad
was a
move.
wild kick. It did not work. It
was sort of like,
I don't know what that kick was by Fiallo. It was weird.
It's kind of like this tornado kick that they use, but like it could have worked against him, which he got lucky. Because Pereira kind of walked into him. If Pereira would have stayed the distance and blocked it, he could have had an easy takedown.
Yeah. But Pereira doesn't want to go for the takedown, man.
No, he doesn't.
Pereira wants to stand and bang. That's
sure.
what this guy does. This guy
did you see that, Dave? Wow. So he used a Superman. Well, he used the octagon to push off the octagon to throw a Superman punch.
Pereira's got that wild style. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's interesting. And he's dangerous, man. Up against the octagon, man. He uses it to his advantage. You'll see. Here we go.
Fiallo controlling the center of the octagon. Pereira towards the cage.
But like I said, it's dangerous. Even if you're backing him up, you know, like he uses it to his advantage.
Oh, yeah. He's explosive.
Yep.
And he's got good cardio, too.
Yeah, he's not, like, you know, Fiallo has the center of the cage right now, but that's how Pereira fights always, I feel. You know, he always, like, moves around and tries to get from different angles to hit.
Well, he just got clipped by Fiallo.
Yeah.
Put him up against the octagon, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't nothing major. It might have been a bit of a slip as well, but.
I don't know.
But he has his hands low.
Like a right hand kind of pushed him back a little bit.
That's the thing with Pereira. Like, he'll circle and he'll keep those hands, like you see Fred, like sort of keeping him down and juggling them. That could cost him. You see how he starts moving and he starts dropping his gloves. Not smart.
Ooh. Nice teep there by Pereira. Quick.
Yep.
Did we all take Pereira in this fight? Did you put him on your parlay, Pereira?
Yeah, I put Pereira on my parlay, yep.
I feel like AJ's parlay might come in.
Yeah, it might.
But if it comes in, we all come in, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Get all the glory.
No, but that's what I said on Thursday. I said if my parlay comes in, that means we all win. You know?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but
yeah.
Like, you know, it's just a payout.
Oh, Fiallo landed some good punches there. Nice left-right combo. Oh, nice left hand. Pereira snapping back with those little teeps, but Fiallo is keeping the pressure on him. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah. He's circling a lot like Pereira, but he's got to throw something.
Pereira's moving a lot, but he's leaking. He's bleeding.
Yeah, there's a cut. There's a cut, I think, above his eye.
There's like some blood on his shorts. I don't know where the cut is.
Oh, nice.
Whoa. Goes for a jumping knee, but there's nothing there.
No, he threw it. It hit, but there was
Pereira's a little more wild, but Fiallo's a little bit more conservative, and it seems to be working for him right now. Like, his approach is a little bit... it's not as much movement, but he's cutting the angles. And he's keeping him where he needs him to land the shots. And right now, Fiallo's landing his shots. Pereira now going for a takedown.
Didn't work.
Fiallo defends it. Fiallo's looking good here.
Yep.
You know, Pereira's not an easy guy to fight, and Fiallo's finding his shots, and he's tracking him down. Oh, that was a little bit of a kick to the balls, but just hit him in the cup, Fiallo. Fiallo got hit in the cup with a teep there by Pereira. Nothing there.
That was a
nice
heavy right by Pereira. I just missed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pereira's, like, nose is busted up. There's blood coming from his nose, I think. They're not showing his face a lot, but it looks like his nose is bleeding at least.
Whoa!
Oh, that was a slip. Pereira falls down, and now Fiallo getting on top of him. Not much time in the round left. Oh, but Fiallo landed some good hammer fists.
He's winning that first round.
Big time.
Exactly. That finish just, like, puts it without a doubt. First round's for him.
Yeah, that is round one for sure. For sure. For Andre
So AJ's
Fiallo.
parlay might be busted
soon.
soon.
Sorry, AJ.
Come on, guys, man. Have some hope.
Yeah, right now I think if you were to pick a winner in this fight, if you were to pick a new winner, you'd go with Fiallo, based on how that first round went. But you never know. Pereira's never out of a fight. He always comes back. He's dangerous.
It's like Giles, man. Look how good Giles looked in the first minute.
Damn, that ear is fucked up.
Yeah, that ear is like split.
Yeah.
Let's see how this happened. See the Superman?
Pereira's got those ears where it's like, I don't know if you guys noticed, Davison Figueiredo, he had like an earbud in one of his ears at the press conference and around, like he had an earbud in one of his ears, and I'm like, can he even get an earbud in the other ear? I don't think he could, because it's just like so cauliflowered up that you can't get an earbud in there. Like, can you even hear out of that thing? It's just so shut. It's crazy. Some of these guys, their ears, it's just like, man, do you, like, does it function anymore as an ear? You know?
It functions, but the thing is that,
it's got to be muffled.
Sure. And
you can't put an earbud in that thing because there's no space.
Volume is always that high, bud.
It's all cauliflower.
Pereira's throwing some big strikes. He's trying to be more aggressive here.
He has to win the second round. He knows it. He lost that first.
Yeah.
I mean, he was doing good. It wasn't like a huge, like, Fiallo like win in the first round. It was still pretty close till the end there. But Pereira needs this win. The second.
Yeah, he needs to get back in the fight for sure. If he doesn't come back in this round, it could be bad. Oh,
well,
nice
right
hand there by Pereira. He's opening up the second round with more urgency,
Nice.
Big shot from Pereira. Big right hand.
That's it.
Oh, Fiallo is hurt. He tried to clinch up to recover, but he's hurt.
Pereira has to.
And he's clinching up. Pereira needs to disengage
here.
That's
it. Disengage, man, and just keep throwing those bombs. I don't know about that, Freddie.
Oh.
Did you see how he stepped back?
I don't know. Fiallo landed a nice right hand on the break from the clinch.
Yeah, but come on. Let's go, Pereira.
Nice teep.
Yeah.
What? Rolling kick by Pereira. Almost got him. That was crazy. Pereira's really opening up his game, and he's feeling it now. That first round didn't go his way, so he's going even more.
Now he's going to put on the show.
To the wall.
Here we go. Let's go.
Pereira's looking good now. Damn. Big turnaround.
Come on, Pereira. Don't let him recover.
Wow. Yeah. Pereira's got to be careful not to let him back in this fight because he's got him in trouble. But Fiallo's starting to recover and starting to
control the center again. But
that's it.
Pereira's more aggressive, and he's hitting him.
Yeah, he needs to be.
Nice. This is going to be a round for Pereira.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Wow, man.
Oh, Pereira's looking really good here. He might put him away.
He could. There's enough time. There's enough time. That's
Fiallo
it.
Is hurt.
This is when you kick right here.
Big punches.
Boom. Big
flying knee. And Fiallo's not moving.
He's just standing there,
Fiallo is not moving. He's just a target.
Oh, he's got him in a nice clinch.
Oh, nice Muay Thai
clinch.
Big knees, yeah. Now pushing him up against the fence.
This is when you disengage, Dave, and you just
open up.
You open up.
Yeah. Pereira's got him pushed up against the fence. Pereira needs to back away and just throw the kitchen sink at him.
So someone's bleeding here. Pretty bad.
I think they're both bleeding.
Everybody's bleeding.
Yeah, everybody's bleeding, baby.
The ref might be
see
also.
Pereira just disengaged
That's
and
what you
said,
gotta do, man.
back in the center, let's fight. And that's where he's winning.
That's it, man.
What a crazy round. Yeah. Fiallo's eye is definitely bugging him. He's got a cut above or maybe in his eye. I don't know where the cut is exactly, but I think it might be on the eyelid. I don't know, but he's bleeding pretty bad from his eye, and he was wiping it.
A minute
his vision
40,
might
man.
be blurred on that side, on the left side.
Open up. Throw those kicks.
Damn. Pereira coming back.
Oh, nice.
Oh, another
he
one
uses
of those
the
Superman
octagon.
punches off the cage. Oh, nice knee from Pereira, but Fiallo throwing back with a nice uppercut. But damn. Pereira is just throwing everything at him. Knees, kicks, punches.
Maybe 1-1 the rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, there's still a lot of time that he could put him away, but he needs to do it. He has to, machine gun, man. Let's go.
He could finish him.
Fiallo has nothing left, man. He's puffing like
yeah.
That's
earlier,
why.
he was controlling the center, but right now he's just a punching bag.
The pace of Pereira. That's the thing. He just puts this pace on you that you can't keep up with.
Such a big guy also. Like, he's cutting a lot of weight to get to 170 in.
But he looks good.
Fighter.
Yeah, it's amazing his cardio is like this, that he can keep up this pace, being so big.
Pereira's the type of guy, we'll see in the UFC for a long time because Dana must love it. He'll lose a couple maybe, but hey, he's always putting the show.
Listen, man,
giving it.
It's like Clay Guida, man. You look at Clay Guida, man. He's still in the fight game after so many years of being in the UFC, and he always puts on a great show, and that's what people want to see, man.
Pereira just scored a takedown.
Yeah, go figure.
And it was easy. Like, Fiallo had zero defense for it.
Yeah,
you could tell his legs were gone. Like he just went for the legs, and Fiallo just crumpled.
It's going to be a rough third for him, but
wow.
That's the thing, like you want to see that show, man, and that's the thing with Pereira. You're absolutely right. He's going to be in the UFC for a long time. Win or lose, there's always action, man.
Wow, that cut is just
nasty. It's a nasty
little
one.
Bit kind of in his
eyebrow,
eyelid, like just in his eyebrow, and just on the eyebrow. That is a really bad cut.
That's a bad cut. That's a bleeder,
Fiallo.
man. So if Pereira was smart, he would just keep punching into that part of the body and just open it up more.
Wow.
But those thrust kicks that he throws, man, are ridiculous. They're always on the money, man.
Hell of a round for Pereira, but I'll tell you, I think this fight is tied at this point.
Oh, it is tied for sure.
That's what's crazy. Yeah. This round is going to decide
that might have been a 10-8 still.
Yeah.
And that was a dominant.
Well, if you looked at the strike count, it was like nowhere close. But it could have been 10-8.
Judges rarely give a 10-8 unless the guy's nearly finished.
Well, it was pretty close.
Unless the ref comes in. Yeah, but he didn't look like he was going unconscious.
But he wasn't engaging at all, man. He threw a couple of shots, but through 5 minutes, man, it could have been a 10-8. Here goes Pereira.
They hugged to start the round.
Let's go, man.
Final round. This is going to be a wild one.
There we go. Throw those.
Fiallo's starting aggressive, but I feel like he'll be okay maybe for a minute, but then he'll slow down.
Yeah,
again.
Most people are calling it a 19-19 after two.
Aggressive, man.
Yeah.
Somebody called it a 10-8 round, like we said, man. So,
yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a 10-8 round. I mean, I get what you're saying, and I think you could make a case for it being a 10-8, but I'd be surprised if...
It was pretty dominant.
Yeah, it was, but...
That's what I'm saying, Dave. It could have been a 10-8.
He didn't have him nearly finished, He didn't have him kind of wobbled, and he didn't drop him.
But it was a one-sided round, man.
Yeah, but...
So...
And here comes Fiallo.
The takedown could have helped.
10-9, 10-8.
Whoa, man, nice straight. Oh, those kicks are just on the money with Pereira.
Yeah, he's got some really sharp kicks. But Fiallo is in this fight right now. Like, he is controlling the center. This looks more like the first round than the second round so far.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's going to probably change to what we saw in the second round very soon.
Well, you're hoping for your parlay.
No, not only that. I'm just, looking at it because Fiallo is trying to stalk him, but he's not throwing anything. He's really look, he's just circling with him. He's nervous to engage, man. You see, there you go. That left was right on the money by Pereira. If Fiallo
nice right hand by Pereira, follows it up with a left.
There he goes, going for the takedown.
Goes for the takedown, but Fiallo defends it. Almost fell over, but
it was an ankle pick.
Yeah, it's interesting that Pereira's going for the takedown.
Solid right by Pereira.
Fiallo landed a little combo before, but then Pereira landed a big right that rocked him.
He cocked his head back, man.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! But he's tough, man.
Yeah.
Here, let's see what happens here in the clinch.
Now they clinch. Fiallo getting the better of it, pushing Pereira up against the fence. With about half the round left to go. This has been a close round. This is crazy. This fight is nuts because the first round, Fiallo won, and he won not super decisively. You would never make a case for a 10-8, but he definitely won the round. Second round, Pereira was just putting it on him, and it looked like he might have got the finish at a couple of points. He was close. And now this round has been really kind of anybody's round. Oh,
Well, I mean, I give the edge to Pereira in this round, but I mean, there's still a lot of time. There's 2 minutes to go
so far, but it's tight so far.
It could change, but yeah,
It could
I give
change.
it to Pereira as of yet, but it
Yeah.
could change.
Oh,
But yeah, there's a nice right hand by Fiallo. That's what I'm saying. In the exchanges, Fiallo's landing, Pereira's landing. It seems like Pereira's... Whoa, that wobbled Pereira, though. That was a nice straight jab by Fiallo. It seems like Pereira's shots have more power, but Fiallo's landing
he's on the money.
a
when
little
he gets,
bit more combos.
But if you were looking at it earlier with the stats, it was like 58 to 32 strikes to the head. I mean,
Round 3 significant strikes are showing us right now. 27 Pereira, 12 Fiallo. So, yeah, he's getting on the numbers, too.
I feel he's throwing more Pereira also. Like, he's more active.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wobbled him a bit. Pereira through that left.
They're both connecting. But, yeah, Pereira's... Despite the fact that Fiallo's controlling the center, you know, when they do kind of come together, they're both... Like, see, Fiallo landed there, and then Pereira, boom, at the same time. Whoa. They're throwing
both,
now.
They both have like Jimmy legs at this point. But
yeah, they both look a
you
little...
can see that as they start to like cross over, but Pereira's still throwing like the more. He got him
kick to
right
the penis.
into the nuts, man.
Oh, no.
Someone is seeing stars in the turtle position.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, is he gonna throw up? I don't know if it was that low, Dave. Let's take a look at this.
No,
it
that was
wasn't.
a teep right in the balls.
Well, man, it was like high, man. I don't know. I think that was right to that was above, man. I think that hurt him.
So
it wasn't to the nuts.
As a follow-up to my soap discussion from Thursday,
Here we go.
I went on that site to look at the soaps yesterday, and then I saw, like, they got penis soap. Like, they got
What?
a penis, and it's a soap. And I go, my girlfriend, like, they sell this? She goes, yeah, you just need to stroke it to put some soap on your hands.
Jesus.
Would you stroke a penis soap?
I'd
I don't
rather
think so.
not. I'd prefer not. I mean, there's a lot of soap choices. That's not the choice I would make.
I mean, this is the
They
first
got
time I've ever
vulva
heard of
soap
that.
also, but
They got what? What soap?
like a vagina.
Oh, my God.
Where do you find this, man? Send me the
Yeah,
link.
send me a link, Fred. I need to buy some weird soaps.
Mellow Bull.
I don't know what that is.
What? Mellow Beurre.
Fred's got some sort of erotic soap store that he's going to. I don't know what's going on.
Peaches and cream, man. Extreme. Here we are. We're back into the fight. Pereira's. Oh, what did he try to do? He tried to throw a high knee, and he paid for that. But
They're just
holy shit, Pereira's just throwing him.
Rock'em Sock'em robots at the end
Boom.
of this fight.
Pereira just went wild there.
Yeah.
He wanted, kudos to Fiallo, man. He fought he survived more than anything. That was the thing. He survived. Pereira won this.
I think Pereira won.
There's
I
no
think he
doubt
won
about
the
it.
third round.
Yeah, he won that third round. I mean, wow. This is the type of fight that Dana White loves, man. He brings the crowd to its feet, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's the thing with Pereira. He's a guy that's not, top 10 in the division, right? But he's a guy that we know. He's one of the newer stars in the UFC.
Yep.
And he always delivers a fun fight. He may not be a guy that's winning every fight and on a big win streak and stuff like that. He's definitely good, and I think he's won this fight. But
like I was saying earlier, it's like
I
saying
think he's a fun guy to watch, and I think that going forward, like you said, he's going to be in the UFC forever. He's one of those guys that just kind of brings it.
But that's what I was trying to say. If you agree with me, like Clay Guida, man. Clay Guida is the type of guy that when he's on a card, I want to see his fight. Being it on the prelims or being on the main card, being at a fight night, pay-per-view, you know that you're going to get something with Clay Guida, man. The guy is amazing. But he doesn't win all the time. But even when he loses, I always say this, he still wins.
I mean, I love Michael Pereira, but I'm just seeing that he lost to Diego Sanchez, man. Oh,
Disqualification.
Okay,
Yeah, but Diego is no chump, man.
True, I remember.
What's happening with Diego,
I don't
man?
know about
We haven't
that
heard
part.
about him. Listen, man.
I thought he was fighting Kevin Lee for Khabib's promotion. Wasn't that happening at some point?
I think so.
Yeah.
What happened with that crazy coach of his? Mr.
He's
Batman.
not around anymore.
He's still doing his
I mean,
energy
4
stuff.
wins in a row for Pereira if he wins tonight, man. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
He won it. There's no way he didn't win.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not facing the elite of the division. You know.
Yeah, but
He might step up. I don't
Fial
know.
was pretty solid there, man. You can't
Who knows? 29-28, unanimous decision for Michel Pereira. There you go.
All right, smoke break. I'll be back.
AJ's still on, man. Now we're getting into the money cards. So far my parlay is winning, man. If Angelo's listening, man, I told you, man. Team AJ, man.
Team AJ looking pretty good tonight. Vieira would have lost though, AJ. So you're probably
no, man. 8-1, Vieira. No way, man. That would have been a submission, man.
I just had to do that to you.
I know, but you know what? It pisses me off because I really wanted to see him.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Pereira with the win, decision victory, unanimous, 29-28. He won the second and third rounds. Coming back after losing the first. Nice win for Michel Pereira over Andre Fiallo. Andre Fiallo dropping to 14.
Man, he's fought a lot. Look how many fights this guy's been in.
That was Fiallo's first ever UFC fight.
Look, Pereira's been into 40 fights in MMA. Like, it's ridiculous. 27-11.
Why did they give this Pereira to this Fiallo kid? Like,
why? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, he'd never fought in the UFC before. He's got a 13-3 record. He comes in as the underdog. Pereira's tough. He's on a little win streak. He's now won 4 in a row. Well, he is on a win streak. That's one of the longest active win streaks in the UFC welterweight division. Sean Brady, Muslim Salikov have 5. Pereira has 4. And, of course, the longest active win streak in the UFC welterweight division is Kamaru Usman with 15 straight wins. Because he's the best. Fighter of the Year 2021. Fighter of the Year forever.
Well,
shout out to Silent by Deadly. Shout out to Johnny North, Jay Glasnovic, Franco 316,
Franco,
CSL Lorne.
Lorne.
Shout out to everybody tuning in live. It's the UFC 270 watch along, and we are coming up on the title fights. We're getting down to what we want to see.
Man, Rogan is so high. Do you see his face, man?
I don't think he's
red
that
as a
high.
tomato, man. For sure.
I don't think he is. I think
Oof.
that's incorrect.
No, I'm pretty correct. Flying high as a kite, man. Rogan!
Well, Pereira by decision was a
Who's
plus
that,
200.
Dave?
That is Academy Award-winning actress Brie Larson.
Is she a
according
model?
To the screen. No, she's an actress. There's Carla Esparza, UFC fighter. There's Juliana Pena, the UFC bantamweight champion.
Yeah. Who will probably...
Who called her victory?
You did, man. You called it, man. You're the big chump on that. There's no doubt about it.
Big chomp?
Did I say chump?
I don't know what you called me.
Listen, but if it happens again, you know that it's
Do you not think she's going to win? You still don't think she's going to win again, eh? You're fucked.
Listen, man. You know
Get
what?
it together.
Listen, I'm going to give you all the
Juliana Pena's going to win again, baby.
Listen, man.
Wasn't that the last watch-along we did where Juliana won and
Listen,
I rubbed it in your faces because I've been telling you for months?
I was freaking out.
And I've been telling you for years that Cyril Gane is going to be the heavyweight champion, and here it comes, baby.
Well, we got photos to prove that. We started the show with the whole thing, like proving the pictures. We're ahead of everybody. I'm going to repeat it again. We're ahead of Rogan, Earl Hawani, Chael Sonnen, Matt Serra, George St. Pierre.
I don't want to hear those names.
We were ahead of even Dana White
I don't want
because
to hear
we called
those
it.
names on the show, goddammit.
What are you talking about? It's about us, man. We were ahead of the game. And I'm going to give you credit for the Pena thing. That I could not believe because you called that like weeks before that happened. And I'm like, you're crazy, man. You're a crazy son of a bitch. But then when it happened, I'm like, shit, man. Dave actually pulled it off.
Everybody said I was crazy.
But, again, if I had to base it on the first round of that fight, man, Amanda was like winning it 10-8 easily, smiling. She could have been eating like a pogo with like a poutine, and she would have still won that fight. But I don't know what the hell happened in the second round, man. Second round, it went south faster than like than Bill Clinton's like presidential career. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something.
He had 2 terms. I think he was pretty successful.
Well,
anyways, yeah. It doesn't matter what the first round says. It doesn't matter what happens. What matters is the end of the fight, goddammit. What matters is wins and losses. And I said she'd win, and she did win.
Listen, man, you pulled
and
it
I
off.
got Cyril Gane winning tonight in the main event. I've got Cyril Gane winning tonight in the main event. Decision. I got Cyril by decision. We're repping for Cyril tonight. We got all the France gear. We're ready for our man Cyril Gane. First ever French-born UFC
Are you going to sing your
champion.
Vive les Bleus?
Oh, yeah. We're going to do everything. We're going to celebrate when Cyril wins. Our man Cyril Gane, Le Bon Gamin. Been telling you for years about Cyril Gane, and here it comes.
It's here, man.
The
and
heavyweight
you know what?
championship.
I don't care, man. Even if we lose, we still win.
We don't lose.
Yeah. We still
never
win.
Lose, baby.
Reason what? Look at that.
There's
Look
our
at that
man
handsome guy.
Cyril Gane.
Look at that.
There's me and AJ and Muscles Marco
Muscles.
with Cyril Gane.
Show the other picture, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Show the other one, man. With me holding the belt, man. AJ stole the belt from Cyril Gane. I was going to take off with it.
AJ
Look at that.
the champion with Cyril Gane.
Look at that belt, man. Look how
That's
nice
our
he
man,
is.
Cyril Gane.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. This guy is like such a nice guy, man. Like, he is so respectful. He takes his time for his fans, for everybody. Super nice guy. Always putting likes on the Ringside Report Instagram page. Him and Fernando Lopez. Like, you know what? I'm going to tell you, they're good guys, and he's just a nice
Shout
guy.
out MMA Factory, Paris, France.
Vive la France!
Allez les Bleus.
Fernando Lopez.
It's Fernand.
Oh, that's what I
His
said.
name
Fernando.
you said Fernando. It's Fernand Lopez.
Well, he looks like a Fernando.
His name is Fernand.
Ben non.
Shout out to Fernand.
Fernando.
And here
When
comes...
your last name is Lopez, chances are it's Fernando. Come on.
I don't know. His name is Fernand Lopez. Anyways, I mean, do you call Fred Frederico? Or...
Well, actually, Fred's real name is Frederico.
Exactly.
No, it isn't. It's Frederick.
No, it's not.
It's Frederico.
No, it's Frederick.
Garcia. His ancestors would be like freaking out.
Does anybody call you Antonio?
Well, actually, my dad's name was Antonio, but
What,
no.
is your name Antonio?
No, it's not. It's
no.
not.
So what are you talking about? Stop being racist. Racist old AJ over here. Classic.
When you get to a certain age, man,
God.
it's not that you're being racist. It's just being like, you know what? It's hard to put up with the bullshit that goes on nowadays.
I don't even want to go there, AJ. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you saying? Oh,
just like-
Brandon Moreno Davison Figueiredo is coming up
Talk
next.
about talking trash, man. Figueiredo was talking trash big time, man. Moreno, man, the first Mexican UFC champion.
Brandon Moreno.
Look at that, man. Cejudo training with Figueiredo. Look at him go.
I was watching the press conference, the
Yoni Sherbatov says hi.
press conference for this thing, you know?
Yeah, and what happened? Oh, yeah, we were watching it. Yeah.
And Moreno was saying all sorts of funny shit in Spanish, and they weren't translating any of it, and it was great. And I like that I was able to understand that, AJ. Because I
Hablo
speak,
español?
no, un poquito.
Un poquito.
Un poquito de español. I understand a lot better than I speak. You know, I understand way more than how I can speak Spanish. But yeah, I understood a lot of what Moreno was saying.
Maricon.
A lot of people. Chinga tu madre, cabrón.
Viva Mexico!
Yeah.
Actually, 2 Canadians got shot like in Mexico. I was reading the news just on the way in.
It happens.
It happens,
Hey,
man.
listen. Don't go to Mexico if you don't want to.
Listen, I went to Mexico.
wanna
I
suffer the
love Mexico, man.
consequences.
I went to Cancun, Playa del Carmen. My dad used to go to Acapulco a lot.
Shout out to Lauren. Lauren's birthday.
Is
Happy
it?
birthday, Lauren.
Happy birthday, man.
Franco wants to know what kind of snacks we have for tonight. I've got some mini Junior Mints. They're really small.
Got some...
Mini Junior Mints. They're pretty good.
They've provided like quality chocolate. It's called Mars Bar.
Yeah.
And it's not expired. I checked the expiry date.
Super chat.
It's really
There you go.
good.
I just had 4 Chips Ahoy
Did you?
cookies, the chewy one, the best one.
Nice.
Listen, guys, we've got the Money to Burn podcast mug that came in straight from Ireland. The best podcast. Well, let me finish with the podcast.
You already did the plug for the podcast.
No, but they didn't hear it. I'm going to say
What do you mean they didn't hear it? The show's been on for an hour.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that everybody's tuning in. Right on.
Geez.
So just quickly, this is Wally Burn. Money to Burn. Check it out. One of the best business podcasts out there. And actually ranked number 1.
It turns out if you send us a mug, we'll give you like a dozen plugs on a watch-along.
Just like my mechanic on Thursday.
Said
By the way, Summerland mechanic.
Shut the fuck
man,
up.
he saved my car, man.
Shut the fuck up.
My car went up in flames. I got to give the guy a shout out.
You $1,000.
So what, man?
Yeah, Doug Hepburn just dropped a super chat, so I'm going to give him a shout out over you. Doug Hepburn says, "Hey boys, go 49ers NFC Championship."
Yeah, 49ers, man.
That's what Doug says.
The Bengals today, man.
At the same time.
What happened?
Well,
Niners
Bengals won
with a field goal at the end of the fourth.
That was crazy.
Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers at home. It was snowing.
Oh.
So the San Francisco team came to Green Bay, and Green Bay was number 1 seed, so they had a bye last week, and they got eliminated. Aaron Rodgers, he might be out of Green Bay. This might be his last season. Big stories in the NFL.
So does that mean they're going to the Super Bowl?
No, they're going to the NFC Championship, and they're going to face either the Rams or the Buccaneers. I say go Bucks because Tom Brady plays for the Bucks, and he's from my generation. So
Brady's number 1, man.
Yeah. I saw a thing on Twitter where it was like Tom Brady's older than all the NFC coaches or something. I was like, what the fuck? How's that possible?
It's possible, but
I mean, he's
44,
look at him, 45.
I know, he's pretty old. He'll definitely be in the Super Bowl and win.
Oh, yeah. It's Tom Brady, man.
He's not old for a man. He's old for a football player, right? Like, it's kind of crazy.
Well, as a quarterback, too, man. He's like, you can, I guess, go a little bit further, but, man, got to give him a lot of credit, man.
I mean, he has a doctor that's not a doctor.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Well,
Dr. Seuss?
He has a guy, I think the guy's name is Alex Perez or something like that, and he's like his doctor, but he doesn't have a medical license,
Nice.
He's good at keeping people in shape.
Well, the guy's doing something right, man.
I don't really know much about football. I don't know what's going on at all. So the 49ers are going to play either the Rams or the Bucks. Are there games tomorrow? Is that it? There's games tomorrow to figure out what's happening? Yep. What about the AFC? Who's there?
Well, Cincinnati defeated the number 1 seed, the Titans. So Tennessee Titans got eliminated. So they're there. The Bengals, and here's an interesting tidbits. So the Bengals last week won their first playoff tidbit or whatever.
Yeah.
Last week they won a playoff game. It was the first time since text message existed that the Bengals won a playoff game. So it was the first time where somebody could text somebody and say the Bengals won because they hadn't won a playoff game like since the 80s.
Wow.
So it was like the first time somebody could text somebody and say the Bengals won, and it was
crazy, man.
That's amazing.
In the playoffs.
They must be hyped, right? Bengals fans must be so hyped.
But it was close, man. It was 16-16, man, till the end.
Cool Joe, man. Joe Burrows, he's a young quarterback, always cool. But you know what? Tomorrow it's the Chiefs and the Bills.
Oh, go Chiefs!
And Josh Allen for the Bills. And go Bills!
Oh, go Bills!
Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
great quarterback matchup. I got the Bills.
I'll go with the Chiefs.
Bills are gonna.
You know what? Go with team
because
Dave, man. He's gonna make you money.
I think it's good to say "Go Chiefs." Go Chiefs. Just seems like a good football thing to say.
What the best were the
go
Chiefs? Yeah, man, like old school hockey, man. Slap shot, Chiefs.
I didn't know Fred knew so much about football.
Freddie's a master of all sports, man. He knows NASCAR, golf, basketball.
Assassin, baby, come into the cage.
Me nothing about hockey. Just don't ask me about hockey. Last time I cared about hockey, Saku Koivu was the captain of the Canadiens.
Damn, that's a long time ago. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know. The Canadiens were playing tonight, so I don't know what happened.
Last time I cared about hockey, Patrick Roy played for the Canadiens. Okay?
That's you're looking way back, man.
Yeah, because I was about 8 years old. He was pretty cool, Patrick Roy,
Look at Moreno coming in. He looks like a Cobra Kai with his headband.
Patrick Roy was the man. When I was a kid,
Patrick Roy still the man.
When I was a kid, when he played for the Canadiens, he was cool, man. He was like a legit sports star. He was cool.
Listen, man.
That's the last time I actually gave a shit.
This guy, man, is all emotions, man. Patrick Roy is, you know what? I thought he would be GM. I was hoping he would be GM.
I don't care.
Should have been. Listen, I'd love to have him as a coach, man. At this point.
Here he comes. Brandon Moreno. Arriba.
The guy is like one of the last legends that we had. If it wasn't for him, the last 2 Stanley Cups, they wouldn't have won them. Give the guy a shot.
That's
Listen,
right.
They always talk about giving him a shot. They never give him a shot.
And they should give him a shot because that guy is emotional. Man, he doesn't give a shit. He's afraid of no one.
Exactly. He's not a yes man.
He's not a yes man.
A yes man, you know?
Listen, exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We can see how that's happening in the States. Like, come on.
I don't know.
I
don't know nothing about what's going on with hockey or whatever. But I will tell you this. Brandon Moreno, I know about him, and he is one of the best flyweights in the world, if not the number 1. He's about to prove it. Coming in to fight Davison Figueiredo, the trilogy fight. First one was a draw. Second one, Moreno won by submission. And here he comes. Moreno has been smiling, happy, laughing this whole week. And here he comes walking into this fight, game face.
With
Looks
the
like a
headband.
different person.
100%.
This is not Brandon Moreno. This is the assassin, baby. This is who he is. It's like different. It's like, remember there was Quentin Jackson and then there was Rampage.
It's true, man.
And Quentin was a nice guy and he was joking and smiling, but Rampage had the chain on and he came out, going crazy. Rampage was a different thing. And this is Brandon Moreno. Like, Davison Figueiredo has this God of War character with his little hair. I don't believe it. Look at Brandon Moreno right now. He looks like a demon. The assassin, baby, is ready to fight right now. This is crazy because he's been so joking, happy. I've watched all the embeddeds, all the press conferences leading up to this fight, and Moreno has been just like the nicest, sweetest guy. This face, this mug that he's got on now, he looks like a different person.
Yeah, you're right.
It's assassin, baby.
Yeah, man, you're right.
Whoa.
When he walked in with his headband, that's what I was trying to tell you, man. He had like that Cobra Kai swagger.
Yeah, but Figueiredo looks pretty cool also. He's just leaning on the cage like
relaxed.
Yeah, he's looking.
But that's weird because it's all an act with I don't know. He's a great fighter and he might win this fight and whatever. I'm picking Moreno. I think Moreno wins. But Figueiredo has been do you see him at the press conference all amped up, yelling, I gotta get you, motherfucker, motherfucker. Did you hear him call him?
Yeah,
I love the accent, the Portuguese accent. He doesn't speak any English. He's speaking Portuguese, and then he goes, motherfucker. Fuck you. It's so good.
And Moreno's like, why are you being like that guy,
Why
man?
are you being like that, man? Chinga.
You're better than that.
Actually,
I know you. You're a nice
he
guy.
looks pretty stupid.
Yeah, for Figueiredo, right? He was over the top, and now he's all cool and stuff. I don't know, man. This isn't the time to be all cool.
He's showing, man, it's nothing. We'll see, bud. We'll see.
I've got Figueiredo losing this fight to Brandon Moreno. Method of victory, I'm going to go with submission again, baby. I'm going, you know what? No, I think this one probably goes all 5. I think this probably goes to a decision. Maybe a submission, but I think final pick, I'd go with Moreno winning by decision.
I mean,
tonight.
Moreno's a great story, and I'm picking him also. But,
wow,
he
look at the crowd
once was out of the UFC, so, he's beatable, man.
Of course.
I don't know, man. I think Figueiredo might pull off the upset, and then we'll see a 4th fight between the two.
I think we will if Figueiredo wins.
But that game face, man, he's ready to roll.
Yeah, I don't
man.
know. I've got Moreno. He's minus 180, the favorite going into the fight.
Wow, the
Fred,
crowd is so behind him, man.
How do you see Moreno winning tonight? Submission, decision, knockout? What do you think?
It's a tough one, man. The decision probably, because I feel Figueiredo's going to be more ready than last time. He's going to have a better performance.
I agree.
Well, his ego is on the line as well, right?
AJ, what do you think?
I think it like I said, I'm not changing. Obviously, I put my picks on Thursday. I said Moreno. I think you're right. It might go to decision. But, man, a submission, I can see that in the latter rounds. It's possible. But here we go, guys. We'll see. Is our parlay going to make it tonight? We'll know in 25 minutes.
Here we go. Flyweight title on the line. Brandon Moreno versus
Look at the
Davison
crowd, man.
Figueiredo.
Everybody's into it, man. They're like, what a beautiful crowd, man.
Yeah, it's nice to see a packed arena. Too bad we can't have them here.
Quebec, man. Can't even go. Are we still in curfew now?
No.
Okay.
No, because you're here, AJ. You'd be stuck here.
You're not sleeping over.
I wanted to sleep over.
No. AJ's going to try and tell me he's still curfew so he can sleep over. I don't think so.
Dave, I'm too drunk. I can't drive.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I got my third shot yesterday.
How you feeling, bud?
Felt like shit. Terrible. I had a fever. This
Whoa.
morning. Oh.
Holy shit. Moreno.
I feel better now. I had some Tylenol and stuff. I feel better, but yeah, it hit me hard. I got the Moderna for my third shot, and it really did not feel good.
Did you get all Moderna, or is this the first time?
No, I got 2 Pfizers, and now it's a Moderna, and the Moderna hit me like a motherfucker.
It's like, you know what? You can't mix Pepsi with Coke, man.
I think
don't do it, man.
I don't know. It was the only one they had, so I was like, all right, just give it to me. What are you going to do? I'm not going to walk away and be like, no, I'll take Pfizer only. They're like, it's basically the same. What do I know? All right, they're clinching up against the cage here about a minute.
Look at that! Look at that underhook he has under his crotch. I mean, whoa, take it easy there.
He's got a whole handful of balls there.
Yeah,
does Brandon
that's a
Moreno.
Manscaped commercial. Where's the Manscaped?
Moreno was checking Figueiredo's oil there. You see that? He put a finger in there, baby.
Right under sweet sweat. Perfect. But anyways, Moreno started pretty strong here. I mean, they're in the clinch. I mean, he doesn't look phased at all. I don't know what Figueiredo's trying to do at this point.
Yeah, right now not much is happening.
No.
They're just kind of holding each other against the fence.
He's just waiting for Figueiredo to make a move.
Yep, being patient.
Yeah, being patient. But Figueiredo has to do something. You just can't stand in the dominant side and not do anything. Come on, let's go. Throwing some inside knees. Moreno's talking to his corner or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not doing very much here
we
against
go.
the fence.
Whoa.
And there you go. The takedown wasn't coming for Figueiredo. And Moreno pushes him away.
That
and they're in
clinch
the
that
center.
doesn't work. I feel that might be dangerous for Figueiredo where, his cardio and all that, if you're not going to win those clinches, man, you might want to stay away from them.
Oh, what happened there?
That was a leg kick that buckled Moreno there briefly, but I think he just kind of slipped on it. He got tripped more than... Oh, they both connected with some jabs there. Oh, nice.
For the fences there.
Brandon Moreno. Oh,
Moreno
he's kind of showboating a little bit. He's getting comfortable.
Oh, nice
Throws
high
a
kick.
high kick blocked by Figueiredo.
Oh, those leg kicks might be something that's going to help Figueiredo, man.
Yeah, that's another nice leg kick that buckled him. Did he hurt him? I don't know who got hurt.
He was pointing. Moreno was pointing.
Moreno was pointing at something. I'm not sure what.
I think he hurt him.
Now Moreno fires back with a leg kick. Figueiredo reminds me of Jose Aldo. He fights a lot like Jose Aldo. Like with the leg kicks and just the whole style.
His stance and everything.
Yeah, he's very Aldo-ish.
Yep.
Which, is pretty good.
Moreno is...
Aldo's pretty good, guys.
He's doing the Anderson Silva there a bit. Let's be careful, man.
Nice.
Whoa.
Moreno comes in with a...
Beautiful.
With a combination, and Figueiredo changes levels really nicely, gets a takedown, and now he's got Moreno's back. With about a minute left, this could be trouble.
Nice,
nice.
Beautiful reversal.
Nice roll by Moreno.
Nice
Gets
roll.
back to his feet.
Yeah,
wow.
Beautiful. Very smart, man.
That'll
That'll be frustrating.
That
Yeah, beautiful jiu-jitsu defense, man. But, that's frustrating, man. Holy smokes.
Yeah, when you got a guy's back like that and he just goes, whoop, back on my feet, baby.
I agree with you, Freddie, that he's throwing those low, ankle, kicks and sweeps kind of thing. That can be frustrating, but that's the only thing that's really working for Figueiredo at this point. Because, everything else is not there, but a beautiful
spinning leg kick from
Moreno.
Moreno.
Leg kicks, man.
Yeah, that was a spinning leg kick. That was a weird one. Oh,
Whoa.
Another nice kick to the calf.
It's sort of changing, man, with the kicks. Wow, that was a bit weird, eh?
Yeah, Figueiredo kind of went for a kick, but then decided against it. Oh, but Figueiredo with a nice teep.
Judge, man.
I think Figueiredo won this round.
No, you gotta be kidding me. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, I don't know
I think he won.
Yeah, with the takedown and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That was close, but I think Figueiredo won the round.
And I'd like to see Moreno. I don't know how to put it. Maybe have a little less fun and like he's doing a lot of faces and all that. Man, focus on the fight, bro. I don't remember him doing that the last fight.
Yeah, Moreno is definitely showboating a little bit more. I think he's maybe trying to get into the head of Figueiredo, who definitely seems like he can get amped up and angry.
That's it. You take him off his game. I mean, that's part of the fight game, right?
Mr. Freezy doesn't like it. Watching us on Twitch, Mr. Freezy says Moreno playing a fool in round 1. He needs to fight. Mr. Freezy predicted a Moreno knockout. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Mr. Freezy.
I like that name, Mr. Freezy.
I do too.
At the press conference, he told Figueiredo, "You're a nice guy. Why are you doing that?" And it's the same thing, Brandon. You're a nice, good fighter, man. Stop with the faces,
showboating,
man. Focus on the fight.
Yeah, but like Dave said, it might be just to get into his head. It's 5 rounds here, man. It's gonna go to distance.
Oh.
Mr. Freezy, man, knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I've got it going.
Moreno throwing some nice jabs
tonight, but we'll see.
The single leg is in there. Oh, pulls out.
This is tense, man. This is a big fight.
Yeah, it's crazy. Somebody gave it to Moreno 10-9 first round.
Close round. Oh, nice little left hook from Moreno.
Aaron Bronstetter, 10-9 himself.
Some people giving it 10-9 to Figueiredo. I think the first round is a toss-up.
It's a tough one.
You could call it either way.
I looked at it the other way. I thought Moreno won it.
I had it for Figgy. You had it for Moreno.
You got 50-45 Moreno already, AJ, on your card.
Yeah.
It's all filled up.
Yeah. I mean, that's why they're split decisions, right? You know, sometimes judges don't see it the same way.
I'm kind of like the Adelaide bird, you know?
You are.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, a lot of posturing, a lot of feints. Not too much action right now. They're they're looking for their opening. They need to. They don't want to make a mistake, you know.
That's exactly it.
High stakes. But at a certain point, somebody's going to have to impose their will.
He's got that very karate stance.
Whoa! Figueiredo threw a spinning kick that missed, and Moreno caught it and slammed him down to the mat, but Figueiredo rolled out and got back to his feet. Like, that's the thing. These guys, it's like, ooh, there's not a lot of action, and then all of a sudden there's like a tornado. It's like, what the hell was that?
They're like in spurts, you know?
Couple nice left hands there by Moreno.
The John Jones cap.
Oh, a nice left by Moreno. Connects big time. Figueiredo saying, bring it, but, man, those are good shots by Moreno.
Yeah. Now, this round, I think, is going to be Moreno. I feel that, you see, he's not making the faces. He's focusing, man. He's fighting, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Less posturing.
But again, Freddie, like some people said, it was like a 10-9 Moreno first round. So I thought Moreno won that first round.
He might have won the first round also. But it's a much better second round. And Figueiredo, he got hurt a couple of times, and he's not I feel not as aggressive right now, what I'm seeing.
He changed his stance a bit. He changed his stance as well.
Yeah. And his face, he looks a little more nervous or
his mouth is open.
Less confident.
Figueiredo's mouth is open. I don't think Figueiredo has the gas tank that Moreno has.
Wow, he got
nice dig to the body. See that punch to the body from Moreno? That was nice.
Yeah.
And I think that, Figueiredo is going to slow down over the course of the fight, and Moreno will not. And I think that's a big difference.
He's going for that single again.
Takedown defense also.
Yeah, Figueiredo just went for one.
Every time he goes for that when he goes for that takedown, he's spending some energy, Figueiredo. So.
Mm-hmm. And Moreno going to the body. You see that? More punches to the body.
Yep.
trying to tire him out, hurt him. And that's the thing. Figueiredo looked good in the first, but as the fight goes on, I think Moreno just gets better and better, and Figueiredo slows down. Figueiredo made weight this time, but it's been a struggle for him to hit 125, you know? I don't know about his gas tank. Look, he's already a bit slower.
Yeah.
You know?
His hands are dropping. His hands are dropping, man. And
Moreno's landing a flurry of punches now at Figueiredo.
Oh.
Figueiredo with a nice right, but Moreno's all right.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
Wow.
Right,
3
left
solid
combo.
punches.
Good God.
Moreno's just on the money with those punches.
Yeah.
And
very
he's
sharp.
he's
Very
looking
quick.
like he's like in the groove right now. You can see.
Yeah.
And if you look at Figueiredo, man, he's more upright now. He changed from a karate stance to a boxing stance, and now is just looking like it's a tired stance. He's going for that single again that hasn't been effective.
That was a lazy takedown. There was nothing behind that takedown attempt from Figueiredo.
Nice counter left.
No.
Yeah.
Also.
Did you see that takedown attempt from Figueiredo?
Man.
He had no juice behind that.
He managed to
done. This fight's over.
No, but he managed to get the leg. He had the leg.
Dude,
he was able to close it.
He had zero gusto.
Yeah, there was nothing behind it. I don't know why Figueiredo is like.
Figueiredo's mugging for the crowd. Dude, you got pieced up in that round. You look very tired.
Yeah, that was a terrible round.
That was not a good round for Deiveson Figueiredo, man. That takedown attempt at the end looked ugly. Dang.
Yeah.
Hell of a round for Brandon Moreno.
He's losing the mojo,
champion
man.
comes back, and here comes round 3, which is where it ended last time. Yeah, I have it 1-1 as well, but let's not forget, last time they fought, it ended in the 3rd.
Beautiful.
And Figueiredo looked pretty bad in that round. He looked like he's slowing down. He looks like he's got not a lot of juice left. And we're coming up on the 3rd round. I think this could be Moreno's round. This is where he takes over the fight. He might put him away here. Figueiredo looked like every minute he looked slower. You know what I mean? Like every minute he just got progressively like, oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And that's what I was trying to tell you with his stances. I mean, he was like really like upright in the last few minutes of the last round. He just looked tired.
Yeah.
And he's starting this round very upright.
Shout out to Anthony Plesia, who's 2-2 on his bet so far.
Nice.
Anthony, new member of the team. Don't forget to join the Ringside Report Network. Become a member. Go to join.ringsidereport.net. Just like Anthony and Anthony did. We had double Anthonys last night, AJ. You would have been real proud. We had Anthony Plesia and Anthony McDonough out in London, who was watching us real late.
Say hi to the queen for me, man.
Yeah. Oh, Figueiredo with a big takedown. That's big at this point in the fight. That's really big.
Let's see how long it lasts. If he can get up, Moreno, that's all he needs. Just keep standing,
Moreno needs to get
up.
There
we go. He's out.
He's back up. But
easy breezy, man. You know, that was a position when
still
you're in real control. He shouldn't have got up that easily.
Good way to start the round, though, for Figueiredo, getting some offense in, you know. Oh, man.
But he staggered back,
yeah,
man.
He looks bad on his feet. Like he doesn't have his legs under him
He's
anymore.
got the sea legs going, man.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Look at Moreno, how he's springing around the octagon. He looks good.
Yeah, he looks solid in his stance. Look, anything could happen, but this 3rd round, man, what happened there? Oh, Moreno!
Figueiredo landed a punt. Figueiredo landed one, and Moreno kind of wobbled back and rolled.
That was smart because he got away from the danger zone. Very
smart. He did. Figueiredo not able to capitalize, but he landed one. Oh, that was a hard punch. Oh, but Moreno fires back. I think Figueiredo's a little wobbly, too. They're both a little hurt.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah,
whoa.
They're trading.
Yeah, they're trading big punches. Heavy shots. Damn.
It's going to be another tough one to judge.
Well, there's still a lot of time, Freddie. We'll see what happens.
Somebody might get knocked out here in the next 3 minutes, man. I'm telling you. Oh, nice punches from Brandon Moreno. Oh, but Figueiredo fires back. Oh, Moreno with a counter, but Figueiredo coming back with another left hand. Damn.
It's frustrating, man, for Figueiredo because he threw some good ones that you think that would like wobble the guy and you would have control, and they didn't. Moreno got right back into his face, kind of smiled at him and says, "Let's go, man."
Oh, nice calf kick from Figueiredo. Drops Moreno momentarily. Those leg kicks from Figueiredo are sharp. It's a hell of a fight. This round is really...
it's close, man. It's close.
Fred's a few seconds ahead of us, so he's seeing things before we do.
Oh!
Figueiredo gets hit with a couple shots, but he smiles at them. He's not
kind of
worried.
hamming it up himself now.
Yeah. They're having fun in there. They know they're in a hell of a fight.
Figueiredo needs to keep doing that that kick to the lead leg of Moreno. It could work for him, but
interesting third round here in this flyweight title fight.
If you're looking at the head
movement.
Yeah.
Oh boy, nice like uppercut by Moreno. Staggered Figueiredo back a bit. He's back into it, but like all the head strikes are going towards Moreno. I mean, the lower like leg kicks going to Figueiredo, but this is a tough third round, man. It's close.
It's a close one, but I think Moreno is winning.
Yeah.
This round.
Yeah, I got
Figueiredo's landed some, but Moreno's landed more.
We'll see, man.
I think
40 seconds to go here.
It's a wild round. Wow. They clash and they go at it. Like you see, it was a while there. They weren't doing that much. Oh, Figueiredo landed a good one there.
I mean, they're smiling at each other, but
wow.
Oh, nice elbow by Moreno. Wow.
Head kick
Moreno coming in heavy
Figueiredo.
with the last 17 seconds here.
Uh-oh.
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 Moreno
Holy
gets
smokes.
dropped with a right hook at the end of the round. Figueiredo going for a choke, but he's going to run out of time.
Oh, and Figueiredo pushes him
round.
away, man.
Whoa.
Wow,
Figueiredo
disrespect
pushed
there.
him away as they broke apart at the end of the
Wow.
round. Sorry, Fred, go ahead.
I think Moreno has this round, but man, at the end, Figueiredo with the highlight, man. But no, I got 2-1 Moreno. This is going to be a good championship rounds.
I don't know. Figueiredo, like, dropped him, and, like, Moreno did that back roll when he got hit with the punch.
No,
right?
that was a very good move, actually.
And then just there, he dropped him again, and he had him in a choke that could have been done had the round not ended. Like, that third round,
Figueiredo.
Yeah, that third round might have been Figueiredo's. I'm not sure, man. I think I might score.
I mean, Moreno
was
winning. Moreno was winning it up to that point.
To that point, but when you get dropped with a big right hook in the last 10 seconds, and then the guy puts a choke on you that looks like it's night.
It's enough for you to win
the round. I think he stole the round.
I think he stole it with that, but
he might have. Yeah, the only
have.
sure round is the round 2 for Moreno. The other 2 ones, they could go either way.
Figueiredo looks a little bit more confident into this round. We'll see what happens.
Round 4.
Here we go, man.
This is wild, man. This is a hell of a fight. All their fights have been great. There's a reason why the UFC keeps putting these guys in there. Oh, the live odds had Moreno as like a minus 250 favorite last round. Now this round, he's minus 150. It's getting closer because of the way that last round ended.
Figueiredo looks good still. Like
he does. He's coming back.
He looks confident right now. That third round gave him some confidence.
Yeah. He had a really bad second round. He looked like he was nearly done, but he's coming back in this fight.
Moreno has to start like doing more because
Moreno keeps throwing these spinning kicks to the legs. I haven't seen that often in MMA.
They're connecting.
They're sort of like, they're connecting, but is it doing damage? I mean, Figueiredo was smiling at him when he was throwing those kicks.
I don't know.
But Moreno hasn't thrown a lot of like head shots or body shots. Oh, he threw a few of them here, but he kind of like threw that left and spun himself out.
Nice right hand from Moreno there. This is close.
Yeah, tough fight to judge.
Yeah, really tough.
Some people are going to say somebody got robbed.
Yeah, for sure. The fans of either guy, whoever wins here.
Unless someone gets knocked out.
Yeah.
And that's what you needed with a fight like this.
Not a ton of action here in the fourth round. We're almost halfway through this round.
They're tired, man.
Not much is happening right now. But when
Moreno's
they do collide, you know it's going to get crazy, you know? Moreno with a little trip kick. But Figueiredo back to his feet quickly.
Figueiredo looks a little wobbly there.
Figueiredo does look a little... like he's not throwing a lot. Like, see that leg kick that he just threw? There wasn't a lot behind it. Like, the pop is not quite there. Moreno landed a nice jab, nice 1-2. Moreno's landing a little bit more than Figueiredo. He's not landing a ton in this round, but
more.
This is one of these rounds that you need to win, right? Championship rounds, getting down to the wire. This fight could go to a decision. Moreno's doing enough to win the round.
Let's see who gets the second win here.
But still, not a ton.
1:50 to go.
Not a ton going on here in this round. Which, you know, makes sense. They've been fighting at a crazy pace for a while.
Here we go. We're in the clinch here.
Nice 1-2 from Moreno, then Figueiredo clinches him up. He's got a body lock. He's got his back pushing Moreno's face against the cage, but not quite able to get the takedown, but he's happy to throw a couple knees to the legs and butt of Moreno against the fence.
Spin out here. He's got that lock open. I think. Did he get it back? Yeah.
Well, Figueiredo is just controlling him here against the fence.
There we go.
Moreno spins out of it and he's trying to punch his way away from the fence.
And it's working,
man. It is working.
Oh, yeah.
Moreno just he wants to fire, and the crowd's getting into it. Moreno's
Now's
just
the time
firing.
to attack. It looks like Figueiredo's just
kind of waiting.
Yeah, kind of like.
And I feel like Moreno is letting him get back into the fights in certain instances. Like, he's not pushing the pace on Figueiredo when it seems like Figueiredo's resting. You know, like, he's standing around, he's not doing much. He's just kind of.
Because he looked a little gassed there during that the exchange.
Yeah. And Moreno didn't push it forward. He just kind of threw a couple and then let him.
Boom. There we go. Figueiredo's trying to ham it up to him. He's trying to. I don't know if that's a good idea at this point. There we. Oh, what happened there?
Not much. They clinched as the round ended, and Moreno kind of tripped
close,
him.
But I
think Moreno won that round.
Yep.
They're showing a camera at Moreno's foot. Is there something wrong with his foot?
Well, it's that kick that Figueiredo kept throwing at the lead leg, man.
They're putting ice on it, so.
Yeah, must be something wrong with his foot.
Let's take a look at it.
One round left, man.
Oh yeah, there's like a big welt on his foot. I don't know where that came from.
Well, it's from the kicks. I mean, Figueiredo kept going for that ankle, like he was picking the ankle and taking away that lead leg, which was smart. Man, Figueiredo looks like he's completely out of it here. He's trying to capture his breath. I don't even know if he can hear what's being said. Get the water, man. Okay, he looks good.
Well, I think this fight is tied 2-2. I thought Figueiredo won the first and third, and Moreno has won the 2nd and 4th. And now we're going into the 5th and final round in this flyweight title fight. I have it 2-2.
There's been so many close rounds. Both guys have to say to themselves, "I need this last one."
Yeah,
this is it, man.
AJ, do you have all 4 rounds for Moreno right now?
No, I gave the first round to Moreno, like a lot of people were saying, but a lot of people are looking at it as 38-38. So
yeah, I have it a draw right now going into the final round. I have the 1st and 3rd for Figueiredo, the 2nd and 4th for Moreno. I think Fred scores it the same way. Moreno, big takedown. Big takedown. At this point in the round, at this point in the fight.
At 4 minutes, man, that wasn't good. If
you could control the round, that's it. Stay on top. You could win the championship and win the fight based on that one takedown. But Moreno not able to keep him down, and Figueiredo with a beautiful guard to get back to his feet. My goodness, that was some slick shit from Deiveson Figueiredo.
He looked like he didn't have enough to just keep him down. But you know what? At that point there, he had the opportunity to really, like, sail away with this fight. If he would have kept him down for another, like, minute or whatnot, throw some punches, whatnot.
Ooh. I didn't like the way Figueiredo kind of stumbled back after that little exchange. He doesn't look
They're both tired, man.
Yeah, he's not throwing much, I feel. He's puffing. Like, right now, energy-wise.
He's done, man. Look at his hands, Freddie. Look where his hands are.
I'd like to see Moreno be a little more aggressive here, take advantage of it. But
yeah, I agree.
Oh, man.
Oh, Moreno going for a takedown, Figueiredo defense.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, at this point here, Moreno's getting the better edge. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But even the punches that are being thrown, I mean, there's nothing behind them.
Mr. Freezy doesn't want the decision tonight. He wants somebody to win with a finish. I don't know. I think we're going to a decision.
I mean, it could happen. We're in the 3 minutes to go, but
Anthony Plessia has it tied 2-2 just like we do. Yeah, I'd like Moreno to be a little bit more aggressive here because it does seem like Figueiredo doesn't have the stamina at this point to keep up the pace, but now, he let him just kind of stand there for a while and catch his breath. Every time it seems like Figueiredo's a little tired, Moreno just kind of lets him stand around for a while and recoup.
Oof.
Figueiredo going in for the takedown. There was nothing there. Ooh. Nice right hand that knocks down Moreno, but Moreno
fires back.
Gets right back to his feet.
Oh,
you can't put this Moreno away.
I mean, Figueiredo's hamming it up a bit, but
Figueiredo landed, but Moreno landed too.
Moreno's not throwing a lot, though.
Nope.
Right now
he's got to be tired too, man. They've been fighting for a long time at a high pace, but a nice 1-2 from Brandon Moreno lands. Jab straight, right into the chin.
This last minute is going to say it all, man. Whoever takes it
90 seconds here. It's been a crazy fight. I think it's going to the judges, which, by the way, I did call Brandon Moreno by decision. Just so we're clear. That was the pick. And so far,
I think that's
what we're going to get.
But again, there's still a minute to go, man. Anything could happen here.
There is a minute left.
I mean, there's no exchange. I mean, they're just like walking back and forth.
This round is so close at this point.
Moreno's got the edge on this round,
but it could be stolen easily by one big punch from Deiveson Figueiredo.
Exactly. Or a takedown or something.
So, Figueiredo seems to have the power advantage.
Moreno better start throwing something here because
this fight is nearly done, and they're both just kind of, they're looking for their shots. They're not. Wow, Moreno's just like, come on. Wants him to bring it. Figueiredo lands a couple, but Moreno fires back. Ooh, they're throwing like wild men at the end of the fight. Figueiredo wants to just throw. Figueiredo goes for the takedown. Moreno defends. Moreno lands a few punches at the end now. Whoa, Moreno looks like he hurts Figueiredo. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
That was it. Wow.
Oh, it was a wild
great finish,
last
man.
30 seconds. They were going for it at the end there.
And Moreno like threw out like a barrage of punches and stumbled Figueiredo at the end. I think that was enough for him to win this round and win the fight. I mean, it was crazy,
AJ's parlay alive.
Yeah.
AJ's parlay is alive, man. But you know what? It was a great fight, man.
I think Brandon Moreno did win that fight, though. I think Brandon Moreno had it tied going into the final round.
The last 30 seconds,
and I think that he won the last round.
Yeah.
By a very slim margin. So slim that if it goes to Deiveson Figueiredo, I really don't have a big argument there. I think that fifth round was a real toss-up. A lot of the rounds were a real toss-up. I'm giving rounds 2, 4, and 5 to Brandon Moreno for the win, 48-47. I've got rounds 1 and 3 for Deiveson Figueiredo, but it was a very close fight. And you can score that fifth round any way you want. You can score that first round any way you want.
I don't know.
So I've got Brandon Moreno winning after winning 2, 4, and 5. But, you know, judges, you never know.
So you're giving 2, 4, and 5, and I thought the first round went to Moreno?
So you're giving 1, 2, 4, and 5?
Yep.
That's a lot, but it's possible. I could see a 49-46 scorecard.
I gave number 3 at Moreno originally, so maybe Moreno wins all rounds. But no, I think it's going to be a tight decision.
You could make the argument for him winning all 5 rounds.
It was a good fight, man.
Very good fight. Patrick C. Hamilton
wins.
Patrick C. Hamilton has been a member of the team since membership began on the Ringside Report Network 14 months ago.
He's a real OG, man.
Thank you, Patrick, for remaining a member and putting your money in Team Dave. He's ready for the main event. Patrick put a solid bet on Cyril Gane when it was a pick'em fight. So Patrick stands to make some money tonight, and I hope we win some money for you here on the Ringside Report Network. Patrick, thank you for supporting the team. Be like Patrick.
Be like Mikey.
Go to join.ringsidereport.net. Join.ringsidereport.net to become a member, just like Patrick. And, of course, 48-47 unanimous. Whoa, what?
What? You got to be no, come on.
Deiveson Figueiredo wins it 3-2.
That's ridiculous.
48-47 unanimous on all 3 judges' scorecards. They give it to Deiveson Figueiredo.
Yeah, man.
I guess he won the 5th, maybe? I don't know.
How, man? How?
Deiveson Figueiredo 1-3-5. I need to see those scorecards. I'm surprised.
That's the end of the parlay, man. It's all over.
Well, AJ's parlay.
You, man.
I guess Team Dave and Team Fred, right? We had Moreno and Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
We all went down, man.
Oh, well.
What's happening over there?
Cyril Gane is the big bet. That's the main one that we're going with tonight. I don't understand Deiveson Figueiredo.
I don't understand how he won this, man.
Winning 3-2 on all 3 judges' scorecards. Like I'm a little bit surprised. I thought Brandon Moreno won that fight, and I'm surprised that no judge scored it for Brandon Moreno. Like nobody scoring it for Brandon Moreno?
Let's hear this, man. I want to hear what Rogan's going to say.
They're going to fight again, man.
Exactly. This is what it's coming down to.
Yeah.
I was about to say Askarov against Kai Kara France is probably a big fight for Askar because he's ranked number 2. But
look who it is.
After this fight, man,
it's Walid Ismail, man. One of the best jiu-jitsu guys,
right,
man,
why
out
don't
there.
you not interrupt Fred just because you saw something? Let Fred
Walid,
finish.
man.
Like, Fred's like in the middle of a fucking sentence, and you're like, hey, look at this. Fucking AJ, he's got no attention span.
Hey, it's Cejudo.
Oh, my God, Henry Cejudo. What's he doing there? Fucking AJ.
Screw Cejudo, man. It's Walid, man.
Yeah,
Ismail.
I don't care. I agree, Fred. I think we're going to see a 4th fight between these 2 guys. I think you do it right away because I think Moreno won. Like, I don't know, man. I think we see a 4th fight.
I'm shocked, man, that he won.
I'm very surprised.
Me too. I thought Moreno won. Like there's a couple of rounds where you can make an argument for Figueiredo, but there's 2 rounds that are definitely Moreno, and the other 3 there's an argument for him also. So I don't know. I think for every 5 rounds there's an argument Moreno won each one. But hey, look, man, it was a great fight, man. Sometimes it just goes that way.
It was a close fight, but I thought Figueiredo won the first round, the third round, and I thought that the fifth round was really close. I thought the 5th round was really tight, and I guess they scored it for him. You know, I thought Moreno won, but Figueiredo winning this very close fight isn't crazy. But I think the fight was so close that we'll probably have to run it back.
2-time champ.
Mr. Freezy says, guys, do we watch the same fight? Moreno has to be more tactical. Can't win going 5. Figs won. So apparently Mr. Freezy doesn't agree. He thought Figueiredo won. He wanted Moreno to win by knockout.
He was right. Figueiredo did win.
Anthony Plessia had it Moreno 3-2. Close fight. Close fight. Great fight. I can see you scoring that fight for Figueiredo. Nate Diaz disagrees, though.
Yeah, what's he saying?
Nate Diaz says, Moreno still the winner. Nate Diaz disagrees. Nate says Moreno won.
All right, I'll be back again.
All right. Wow.
Well,
hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Very, very close. I'm seeing a lot of scores for Brandon Moreno, 48-47. Seeing a lot of people saying Davison Figueiredo. You know, the scores were all over the place. I really would like to see the scorecards. I really would like to see what the judges actually did and which rounds were scored for who. I had Figueiredo 1-3. I had Moreno 2-4-5, but again, that 5th could have been anybody's fight. Jason Pete says, no way Fig won that. Doug Hepburn says, wow, I told Nick Figueiredo had it by a hair. So close, tie usually goes to the champ. I don't like that, the tie going to the champ thing, though. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right in fighting.
Has to be clear cut, man.
Yeah, somebody wins.
Clear-cut winner.
There's Moreno getting interviewed. He thinks he won. I think he won. Anthony Plessia says AJ should have worn the Roma jersey to go with the soccer theme with Dave.
It's true,
Roma is his team, and he likes that jersey you have, AJ.
Yeah, sorry. Next time, bud. I was going with the Canadian theme tonight because of Cyril Gane winning in Canada the first championship at TKO.
And I'm going with Cyril Gane's home country of France.
Not that we're biased or anything.
Yeah, so Figueiredo wants a 4th fight.
Well, for sure he's going to
get it. And I think Moreno is down. It should happen.
Look, they just put...
it's the fight.
There goes Diaz. Moreno's still the winner.
Yeah. Well, that was a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. You're not going to get a better flyweight title fight than that. That was fantastic.
But still very surprising, because to be honest...
Oh, Glover Teixeira's there.
He looks a little thin there.
Brian Ortega's there as well.
Giving the gangster signs.
Doing all sorts of signs.
The Illuminati signs.
Oh, Nate Diaz is there. Uh-oh. Oh, he's lighting up a number.
Oh, Tyson.
Oh, Mike Tyson's there.
Wow, we got everybody there, man. Tyson's in the house.
Shout out to Nate Diaz. We're with you, Nate. Oh, Jackass stuff. Jackass commercial. That's
here it is. The punch to the nuts, man.
That's what we need.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Oh! Oh, man.
Oh, nice. Here we go. Scorecards.
Let's see this.
So here we go. Brandon Moreno, Davison Figueiredo. Here's the scorecard. Judge Chris Crail scored the first, third, and fourth round to Davison Figueiredo, and scored the second and fifth for Brandon Moreno. That's interesting. The fourth round, which is not one I scored for Davison Figueiredo.
Or
So
the first round.
First, third, and fourth. Judge Wade Vieira scored the first, third, and fifth, which I could see that for Davison Figueiredo.
Oh.
And again, Judge Michael Bell scored rounds 1, 3, and 4 for Davison Figueiredo, and that is how Davison Figueiredo won this fight. So here I could zoom in a little bit on the scorecard so you guys can see them. But yeah, there is the scorecard. There's Chris Crail scoring the first, third, and fourth for Davison Figueiredo. Wade Vieira scoring 1-3-5 for Davison, and then Michael Bell scoring 1-3-4 again for Davison Figueiredo. Unanimously, 3 rounds to 2
It's that fourth
on all
round.
3 judges' scorecards. But 2 of the 3 judges scored the fourth round for Davison Figueiredo, which is a little bit surprising because that was not a round I gave him. I gave Moreno 2 and 4 and 5. But I could see 1, 3, and 5 going to Davison. The only judge that I really kind of agree with here is Wade Vieira, who scored 1-3-5 for Davison Figueiredo. That I can see. 1-4, 1-3-4, 1-3-5 I'm good with. 1-3-4 I'm not too happy with.
Well,
so judges Chris Crail and Michael Bell, I don't really understand where they're coming from. I got to be honest. I got to watch that fight again. I got to watch that fourth round again, I guess.
I think the first round is what surprises me the most because if you look if you look at a lot of the comments,
I scored the first round for Davison. I'm not surprised at all.
I thought it was Moreno, and a lot of fighters thought the same thing.
The fourth round is the one that I'm surprised by. Because if that fourth round is scored the way I think it should be scored, which is for Brandon Moreno, Chris Crail and Michael Bell score the fight for Moreno, and Moreno wins the fight, and he's the champion.
Right. It's surprising, man.
It's really surprising.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused as to why 2 judges scored the fourth round for Figueiredo, but I guess I'll have to watch the fight again and see. But that's a little bit weird. That's not something that I was expecting in the scorecards. When we were looking for the scorecards, I figured we would get 1-3-5 for Figueiredo, and then I'd say, okay, cool. One judge scored at 1-3-5 for Figueiredo, but 1-3-4 for Figueiredo is a little surprising, and the fact that 2 judges scored at that, and a unanimous decision here in a fight that was so close that could have gone either way. I'm really surprised not one of the judges saw it for Brandon Moreno. We're seeing a lot of people online seeing it for Brandon Moreno. Not a single judge saw it for Brandon Moreno? Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
The fight was so close. I'm surprised that wasn't a split decision. I'm surprised there isn't one judge that said, yeah, I thought Moreno won. And that fourth round, going to Figueiredo from 2 out of the 3 judges is bizarre.
I'd like to know what Mr. Freeze thinks on that fourth. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. Which rounds did you have for Figueiredo, Mr. Freezy? Because I had, 1-3, and I guess you could give 5, but not 4. I didn't have 1-3-4. The fourth round is the weird one for me, and the fact that 2 out of the 3 judges, gave him the fourth. I mean, that's the fight. That's the whole fight. If those 2 judges give Moreno the fourth, Moreno's a champion right now.
It's a different game.
He wins by split decision.
But even the first round, I mean, I got to rewatch it, but I thought Moreno won by an edge, and a lot of comments that were coming in were all like 10-9 Moreno in that first round.
Yeah, but AJ, not a single judge scored that first round.
I know, which is surprising.
Not a single judge.
But there was so many comments coming in. 10-9
all 3
Moreno.
judges scored at 10-9 for Figueiredo the first round. So you're just, you're out to lunch on that.
I'm not out to lunch at all. You can look at all the comments that were coming in, even on the UFC.
Freddie's back. I want to show Freddie. I want to show this to Freddie. Get his impression. Fred, we got the scorecard for the Moreno-Figueiredo fight.
Okay.
So Judge Chris Crail, scored it 1-3-4 for Figueiredo.
That's weird.
And and Michael Bell scored it the same, 1-3-4 for Figueiredo. 2-5 for Moreno, and Wade Vieira scored it in a way that I could understand, 1-3-5 for Figueiredo. That I could see, but two judges giving the fourth round to Figueiredo, I don't really understand. I don't get that.
It was a tight fight, man. Was I paying enough attention to say it's crazy? No, I wasn't. So I'll try to look again at that fourth round. But yeah, I thought rounds 2 and 4 were for Moreno. So look, man, it was a great fight, man. I try not to stay too much on those decisions because it's a close fight. It could go either way, man. Some of them are gonna go the way you think, and others are not. And move on, man. They're gonna fight again, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, not for my parlay, Freddie. It's not going so great tonight.
Neither for mine, but there's more to life than parlays.
No, man. I'm here to make money for our universe, man. $800 worth.
Yeah, well, it didn't come through for you, unfortunately, AJ. But I'm not mad that Deiveson Figueiredo won. I'm just a little bit confused that he won the fourth round. Because I figured Moreno won that round, but hey, I'll watch it again and we'll see. I'm just a little bit confused. I'm like, huh? That surprised me. When I saw the scorecards, I figured we would see 1-3-5 Figueiredo, which one judge did that, and I said, yeah, okay, that's fair. But 1-3-4, I was like, really? 1-3-4? And two judges scoring at 1-3-4? I got to watch that fourth round again because I thought Moreno won. I didn't think that was really a debatable round, but, I'll watch it again. Here comes Cyril Gane into the cage. Le bon gamin. Let's go, Cyril.
These are big guys, Cyril Gane. 6'4", 6'5" guys. 200 and, 50, 60 pounds. I mean, these guys are huge.
Cyril Gane weighing in 245 pounds. Francis Ngannou, 250 pounds. Big old man.
I'm supposed to do jiu-jitsu tomorrow, and with my buddy, and for the past couple of weeks, I just kept telling him, Cyril's going to win. He thinks Ngannou's going to win. And I keep telling him Ngannou doesn't have a chance because I'm listening too much to you guys. But, when I do the show with you guys, I'm a little more level-headed, and I say, Ngannou's still dangerous, man.
Man, he is.
Let's see, man. I hope Cyril wins, because if he doesn't, man, tomorrow I'm going to probably hear it.
But Dave was saying earlier in the show that apparently he got word that Ngannou has some MCL problem or ACL problem. What was that?
Yeah, did I say that on the show?
No, you didn't. You were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, I read online that somebody said Ngannou's got a torn MCL going into the fight. His knee is fucked, apparently.
Hey, if he wants to get out of that UFC contract, he just wants to get done with that fight. Let's see, man.
Yeah.
You're saying he takes the drop?
I mean, I don't know. I think he's just going into it.
I'm just saying he doesn't care if he has to fight injured. He just wants to get out of there.
I think Francis knows even at 100%, Cyril's got his number. That's what I think.
He's so big, too, in Ngannou. It's ridiculous.
Cyril's a big guy, too.
Yeah, Cyril is huge.
All right, here we go. Cyril Gane. Francis Ngannou, UFC Heavyweight Championship on the line. Francis Ngannou is making that walk.
All of Cameroon is watching, man. Millions around the world, man. But in Cameroon, man, it's they're all out watching this. No, that's what Ngannou was saying.
Fact, or you're speculating?
No, I'm telling you, Ngannou was saying himself. He says he was saying that he can't even call home and find out how everybody is because the first thing they say is the fight, about the fight, what's going on. I mean, he knows, man. I remember if you watch some of Ngannou's fights in the past, you can see villages, man, just coming out to see this guy fight. He's a huge star, man. But France needs a MMA champion, man. That's.
This is going to be a hell of a fight, man. This is what we want to see. There's Kamaru Usman, pound for pound #1 in the champ in Ngannou's corner. Francis, the champion. Cyril, the interim champion. This for the undisputed belt.
It's crazy, man.
This is big. This is really big.
Yeah, you might be right, Dave. Look, he's got his knee bands on.
Does he?
Yep.
Yeah, both knees.
Both knees, man.
Uh-oh. Yeah, apparently one of Francis's training partners did some interview in like Bulgaria or something, and
He
was
messed
like,
up, man.
I was like, yeah, the fight's not happening. Francis's knee tore his MCL. It's not happening.
Well, there you
But
go,
then,
man.
I guess it is happening.
It's happening, all right, but his knees are like...
All the more reason to be more confident with our Bon Gamin bet, going with Cyril Gane. We told you a long time ago when he was even a pick'em fight at this point. You know, now it's... You got Cyril Gane as more of a favorite. But, yeah, look at that. Francis Ngannou's knees are wrapped going into this fight. Weird that... Weird that he's got his knees wrapped when I'm hearing he's got a torn MCL. Yeah, I think I'm probably right on that one, right?
I think you're right, bud.
That sounds pretty
There's no reason to
solid.
come up with, like, knee straps.
Cyril Gane -140, the favorite. Francis Ngannou +115.
Let's go, man.
I've got Cyril Gane by decision, although with Francis Ngannou's mobility issues, I could see Cyril putting him away. But I'm going to stick with my pick of Cyril Gane by decision.
He has a shorter reach, Cyril Gane, but let me tell you, man.
Freddie, I think you took Cyril by decision too, and AJ, you
TKO.
took Cyril by knockout.
TKO, yeah.
TKO, knockout, whatever.
I'm starting to like the TKO, man. If Ngannou has problems moving, we'll see, man.
Yeah.
Look, man, if Cyril Gane does what he usually does, you know, keep within the range, go for those knees now, and just, like, weather him down. If he starts going to the second, third, fourth round, this is where I see that TKO happening. And let's not forget, like, Cyril is sort of, like, really under the radar. He's not, like, as appreciated as Ngannou because a lot of people don't really know who Cyril is in some sense. But let me tell you, man, this guy is not like a heavyweight that you've ever seen. This guy is super fast for, like, a heavyweight. He's got, like, everything, man, from ground game to stand up, you know, like massive like elbows, man. This guy is he's just amazing as a fighter goes.
But
Super
But let me tell you what I think he has. I like to compare with my jiu-jitsu buddy. I call Cyril Gane the heavyweight GSP, and
Yeah,
he asked me why.
You're right.
And I go, because he doesn't take damage. Like, remember GSP? Other than that Johnny Hendricks fight where he got hit a lot,
Yeah.
GSP rarely took damage. Like, he got kicked once by Condit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, most of his fights, he doesn't take that much damage, and that's what Cyril Gane does also. He doesn't take damage.
I don't know.
He fights smart.
Look at George's fight after the Nick Diaz fight, though. Look at his face after the fight. George was a little banged up. Took a little damage after Nick Diaz.
I mean, his face gets, like, puffed up. But, I mean, he doesn't take that much damage. Remember, like, he hit on BJ Penn nonstop, and BJ Penn's face didn't change, you know?
Yeah.
But, so I don't take too much into that. But, other than that Condit kick and the Hendricks fight, we've never really seen George in trouble. And that's the thing with Cyril Gane also. I think he keeps himself out of trouble.
Look,
Sometimes
he did it with
he'll win maybe a decision that people feel it's boring, but, hey, he fights smart, never puts himself in danger.
Exactly. And you can see that with the Derek Lewis fight. And if you got to look at Derek Lewis, the guy has a power punch. Even when he looks like he's going to lose and he throws out that big, like, right, it's over. And that's the same thing with Ngannou. I mean, Ngannou has that power bomb. Like, you know, if he can hit you with it, chances are it's lights out. But the difference is that Cyril Gane knocked out Derek Lewis, but Derek Lewis took care of Ngannou. So, you know what? Like, let's not forget that. And you're right, man. I kind of like what Cyril Gane said. He says, you know what, Ngannou's not just a power puncher. He's like, he has everything. And everybody thinks that I'm not as powerful as Ngannou, but I am. Like,
Patrick C. Hamilton dropping a super chat. He says, I'm excited. I'm excited too, Patrick. This is a big fight. Patrick's got a Solid bet down on Ciryl Gane to win. I've got some money down on Ciryl Gane to win.
Smile.
We all put money on Ciryl Gane to win, except AJ because he never puts his money where, we know the deal. Here we go. Heavyweight championship fight on the line. Ciryl Gane versus Francis Ngannou.
Okay, you got it.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Ciryl. I'm ready for Francis. I'm ready for this fight. Finally, heavyweight championship, main event time, UFC 270. Let's go. Herb Dean's the ref. Let's do it.
Here we go, guys. It's on, man.
Oh, baby. Francis taking the center of the octagon. Ciryl against the fence.
Look at that.
Ciryl going for a takedown.
Wow, right off the bat, man.
And then pushes Francis into the other side of the octagon, into the fence.
He powers him back. Wow.
That was an interesting move there from Ciryl.
Ciryl, man.
Francis throwing a little knee. Cyryl's got to be careful because anything from Francis could be lights out.
Sure, man.
But Francis, especially early in the fight. Francis is so dangerous.
Ciryl is just...
Whew. Oh. This is tense.
It is.
A Francis Ngannou fight is always so scary. Oh, wow. Ciryl looking for takedowns.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
He looked for it. Francis kind of came in, swarmed in. Ciryl looked for a takedown. He's level changing. He's showing Francis different looks, He's keeping him on his toes. My God,
if Ciryl
Francis
could
is
find
huge.
a way to put Ngannou on his back, that would be great.
That's what he wants to do, man, and it looks like it might happen.
Hasn't come close to happening.
Not yet, man, but he did power him back, man. Like he's did you see that weird elbow, man?
Ciryl throwing a weird elbow at Francis there.
That was interesting. Whoa, nice jab.
Nice jab from Ciryl Gane.
Oh, he got hit low and...
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Ciryl, did he get hit in the dick? Was that a cup shot
there? That was a jackass shot, man.
Oh, man. Francis is getting too used to punching Johnny Knoxville in the balls. Punched Ciryl in the balls. Herb Dean didn't see it, and they're still fighting. No break in the action. That could have been a real problem. Oh, man. Good shots from Francis. Ooh.
But that's the thing with Ciryl, man. He could take them, but he
Can
moves
he?
out. Yeah, absolutely.
There's a limit.
I'm not sure anybody could take a Francis Ngannou shot.
But look at the jabs that Cyril's throwing in on the
Nice jab from Ciryl, but those Francis shots are so scary. When he comes in, it's like they're close, man. They're close to death.
Whoa, nice.
Spinning back kick to the body from Ciryl. Nice maneuver. Woo. Woo. This is a big fight.
moves well for now, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. He has his hands low, man. Keep your hands up, man. Careful.
Wow. Oh, nice jab from Ciryl. Step in jab.
Like he's doing like these very unorthodox moves, and they're working. This is crazy, man.
Ooh. This is tense.
It is.
This is a hell of a
That's the thing
fight.
with Ngannou. He's like very stiff when he moves. Like
he's got that power though. Look at
That's
those
it.
muscles. Look at his big muscles.
Yeah, but Ciryl
do you see that punch he threw though, Ngannou? Like it totally missed and it looked labored.
Yeah, it did look labored.
I wonder if Ngannou slows down. How much does he slow down? Because we've seen Ciryl go 5 and remain sharp. We've seen Francis go 5 and kind of slow down. Does he slow down here? Francis clinching Ciryl up against the fence. Francis may be going for a takedown, but Ciryl defending.
Nice, Ciryl.
Oh,
wow.
Ciryl gets the underhook, digs, reverses the position, puts Francis's back against the cage. Nice move from Ciryl.
Very
Gane.
strong, man. Very, very strong.
Very technical, too. Just, slick. Doesn't have to do too much. Slips in there. Francis is bleeding a little bit from his lip. I think one of those jabs got through. Francis cut a little bit in his mouth. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Clinching against the fence, Cyril Gane.
With nice
Francis.
Francis trying to.
Cyril throwing a couple knees to the body. They push away. Francis throws an uppercut, but it hits the arm of Cyril. And now they're back in the center.
Nice.
Oh, Cyril with a push kick to the body. Ooh. Oh, Francis looking a little wobbly there. Might be the knee that's... I don't know if it's his... But look, his mouth is like wide open now, man. Francis.
Wow.
All right. Round 1 is done.
Wow, Nagano looks a little lost there. They didn't know which corner to go into.
Whoa. Well, he sees Fernand Lopez, and he's like, oh, that's my corner. And he's like, oh, no, wait, not that guy, not that guy. I'm not with him anymore. That's why he got confused. He's like, oh, that's my coach. Oh, no, wait, that's not my coach. Whew.
Wow, that was crazy, man. It's tense, man. I don't know how everyone's feeling.
I'm nervous right now. Are you nervous? I'm super nervous. I think it's because I got money on the line that I'm nervous. But good God, this is just Francis Ngannou is so dangerous. But he seems to be slowing down a little bit. He's breathing heavy, but he could end the fight
He's
again.
a bit flat-footed. I feel.
One touch.
Nagano? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's
who
what
did
I
he
was
score
saying.
the first round to? Mr. Freezy scores it to Ngannou.
Well, Mr. Freezy won with the Figueiredo, but I don't think Nagano won that first round.
Could go either way, man.
He may have.
But,
he may
maybe.
have. Maybe.
Yeah,
From
Ngannou
what?
might have won.
It was close, though.
You had the spinning back kicks. You had the leg kicks. You had the jabs that came in. There wasn't much in the clinch game. I mean, it was reversed, and Cyril Gane had control. So I don't know how Nagano would have won that first round.
Round 2.
It's going to be a kicking game here.
Oh, boy. Cyril's moving around. Francis throwing a kick to the, like a teep kick to the knee.
Nice. Just
Cyril throwing a little kick to the body.
Nice side kick to the body, man. Wow. So fast.
Leg kicks from Cyril Gane. Keeps throwing at that knee, thinking maybe he's heard the same thing we have, right? He must have.
Could have.
Ooh.
Nice combinations.
I don't know. Francis landed a good counter. Good counter right as Cyril came in. Francis not moving that much. Cyril's kind of moving around Francis. Francis is more...
He's not worried about him, Cyril. Cyril's just like letting him do his stuff, and
there's not that much.
Oh, he stumbled him a bit. Nagano looked kind of like...
That was a nice combination from Cyril Gane.
Wow.
But Nagano landed a good kick to the body before that. They're both getting some shots in. Oh, nice left hand.
But do you see
from
how
Francis.
he kind of wobbles back a bit?
Yeah, he didn't seem like he had his feet behind that punch.
No.
It wasn't the best power punch from Francis, but he landed it as Cyril came in. Francis is not so much a guy that's dangerous moving backwards as he is when he's moving forwards.
Absolutely.
When he's coming at you, it's like, uh-oh, watch out. When he's throwing those bombs. But he's being careful here with Cyril. Francis throwing the 1-2. Cyril just slips out of the way.
Cyril's going to
keep throwing those kick to the body.
Yeah.
Another kick to the leg. Cyril just kind of throwing those.
Whoa,
Cyril looking for a wild kick to the head.
Wow, that was close, man.
Just missed.
Just grazed him, man.
Little jab from Cyril Gane.
Cyril's very elusive also.
Yeah, man.
I say, he doesn't get hit, man. He moves well.
He's frustrating Nagano. You can see that.
Yeah, it's hard for Ngannou to corner him somewhere.
But it's like you
out.
said earlier, it's like he's very flat-footed, and you know what?
Yeah.
It's going to cost him.
I don't know if it has to do with maybe
the injury?
knee injury, but I don't know. But Ngannou is not moving great.
No. Cyril's not landing a ton, but he's just, he's throwing those little kicks and he's scoring points. It's not been the most eventful round. Francis is cutting the cage off. He's trying to find Cyril, but Cyril's just moving around. He's got that good footwork. But Cyril's not getting a lot of opportunities to fire back. Francis doing a good job of keeping Cyril on defense.
Cyril's not flat-footed him. He fucking moves well. He's hard to he's not a target. Like, he's never a stationary target. He's always moving.
Yeah. Oh, nice body punch. Wow.
Francis not landing those bombs here. And Cyril landing his little kicks, landing his little shots when he can.
And they're getting in,
scoring points.
Oh, yeah.
But that's about it so far in the second round. I think this might have been Cyril's round.
Yeah, 1-1, I'll say. I had Ngannou maybe number 1, and I think this is definitely Cyril number 2. The first one was closer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Cyril Gane wins round 2. Not too much action, though.
You see how he wobbled him there with that?
But Francis definitely seems to be slowing down in this round.
Oh, he did get him.
Oh,
Dave.
yeah, he did. He did hit him with that.
With that roundhouse.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it grazed his head, but it did clip him. What's he say?
I don't know. All right, going into the third round here. I think Cyril's looking like the sharper fighter, but it's still anybody's fight. All right, round 3. Francis Ngannou, Cyril Gane, heavyweight title.
And this is like where I was saying, like, it's the beginning of the end, man. As it goes further into the round, this is where Ngannou ends up, like, gassing out.
Yeah, I think there's the advantage to Cyril as the fight goes longer. Again, I had Cyril winning by decision, so this is kind of going the way I thought it would so far. Hearing Daniel Cormier say Francis has got to take some chances. He does. He's got to get a little bit more aggressive. He's got to come in a little bit harder on Cyril Gane.
If he's too aggressive and doesn't connect, it's going to be hard for him the cardio-wise. Like, I think he's pacing himself.
Yeah.
Like, Cyril definitely has the better cardio, he's the better athlete, whereas Francis is more about finding that power punch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Whoa!
We got some side control.
That was a gigantic body slam from Francis Ngannou. He caught a kick and slammed Cyril down to the mat. Francis in top side control now.
Which could be dangerous for
what
Francis.
Happens here, man.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I mean, it's interesting.
Oh, they just put a thing on the screen. Francis Ngannou, first fighter to put Cyril Gane on his back in 8 UFC fights. This is not a place where Cyril is
probably in his
used to
career,
being.
because I doubt he has been on his back in TKO.
Yeah. It's a bad spot for Cyril Gane.
Francis, you got to throw something here.
Yeah,
Try to get some damage in.
Yeah, but the thing is, he also wants to control Cyril, and if he starts to throw, Cyril's going to get right back up to his feet. Oh, Francis looking to mount. Did he mount him?
Not
He's
really.
almost secured the mount.
No, But
now he's got his back. Cyril needs to stand up because right now he's got Francis on top of him.
Whoa, nice.
Oh,
And
Francis
Gane
getting
showing
some good ground and pound.
Decent skills.
Whoa, yeah, nice. Nice little hook there from Francis, keeping the back.
He lost it.
Oh, yeah, Francis lost his control, and now Cyril Gane back to his feet. Wow. But that was a really big moment in this fight for Francis Ngannou. He had good top control.
But you figure
But he didn't do a lot of damage.
Listen, he had
big slam, but no real strikes. Still, though, I mean, that's enough to give him a lead in this third round.
Oh.
Cyril pushing Francis against the fence. Francis with another trip takedown. Gets Cyril down momentarily. Cyril back to his feet. Nice little slip out by Cyril Gane.
Wow, Cyril looks like...
This is a good round, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Ngannou because he's showing that, because this is grueling physically. Like right now, this is a round that must be very hard physically. So let's see how Francis keeps up. But right now, I like what he did this round.
Showing some good grappling skills there. Nice slam, nice control, nice, taking the back to keep him down there for a bit. Showing some
defensively, you got to give it to
Cyril
as well. Like, he didn't just lay there and pray. Like, he just did what he needed to get back up on his feet.
Yeah.
So,
Cyril had a good game off his back. Oh, nice spinning elbow from Cyril Gane as they break away in the clinch. And here comes Francis. Oh, but Cyril dodges. Oh, nice kick to the body from Cyril. Oh, Francis throwing a big right hand. Not a lot behind it, though, there. Francis got his mouth wide open, breathing heavy.
But Cyril also slowed down.
Cyril looks a little slower, too. I mean, it's not easy to have a gigantic man like Francis on top of you.
Yeah.
This has been a Francis Ngannou round.
Yeah. Yeah, and it might be 2-1 Ngannou.
I think it is. If this round remains the way it kind of has been. Oh, nice head kick from Cyril Gane. Francis shooting in for another takedown.
Oh.
Cyril going for a Kimura. Whoa! He's got Francis in a Kimura. Oh, but Francis escapes. Wow.
That was nice.
That was close.
Yep.
But Francis escaped that Kimura, and now he's on top of Cyril Gane as this round ends. Another takedown from Francis Ngannou, and this is a third round that goes to Francis. You got to score this round for Francis Ngannou, especially as he finishes it on top of Cyril Gane. Wow. Ooh.
Twice they went to the ground, and both times he ended up on top. So
this is where I called like the TKO, man, in the fourth.
Who would have thought that the part of the game that would swing it in Francis's favor would be wrestling?
And also the best part of the fight has been this round there. A lot of grappling.
Mm-hmm.
Some good skills also still.
From both fighters, man.
Yeah.
Some good wrestling from Francis Ngannou. I was surprised there by some of the skills shown by Francis. And I have Francis winning right now the first and third rounds. I have Francis in the lead for this fight, going into the fourth round. Wow. Round 4.
Here we go, man.
This is tight, man. I'm nervous watching this. This is crazy.
I'm starting to think that it's probably going to go to decision.
Yes.
Because I don't see Cyril throwing anything that's going to finish Ngannou, unless Ngannou gasses out.
Yes.
And Ngannou, I don't think he's going to connect that big punch. So this is probably going to decision, I feel.
I think so, too.
Yeah, and this is where I called Freddie the
But I don't know
TKO,
who's going to win. I mean, right now it feels like
It's going to be a
Ngannou.
tight one. It might be a controversial again, or some fans are going to be mad.
Cyril just whipping that leg
some
kick in
people
there.
that gambled also are going to be mad.
Yeah. I hope it's not me. Better not be me. Fourth round, Cyril throwing leg kicks. Nice little jab from Cyril Gane.
Back, man.
Cyril seems fresher here in the fourth, but
still a lot of fight
things
left,
could
man.
change in an instant. One takedown, one punch. And that's another thing from Francis Ngannou we weren't expecting. Like, it's one punch and a takedown that could change the thing, right? Like, Francis's wrestling has come into play. Very surprising. Cyril continuing to just kind of throw those kicks. Not a lot behind him, but
is John Jones tweeting anything?
No, I don't think so.
Probably decided to go back to light heavyweight.
For John Jones, man.
Whoa.
Too big.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Too big, and the mobility's too good. Too much power. Too athletic, too big. Oh, Francis going for another takedown. Cyril needs to fight this. He does not want this.
Oh, that is some muscle.
Oh, my God. Francis is just powers him down. Good God. Cyril is down again.
That's a muscle takedown.
Yeah, but wow. Uh-oh. Francis Ngannou's advancing position, too.
Yeah, if he could free up his hand and start throwing some.
Could be over.
Cyril's controlling the wrist, so. And Ngannou's not. Oh, he's throwing some left hand.
That was a huge takedown. The takedowns from Francis Ngannou are changing
the game.
Impressive. Yeah.
Nice elbow, man. Let's go.
Nice punch also.
Yeah. Francis just kind of holding him there. Cyril trying to get back to his feet. Oh, Cyril trying to roll with him, not able to do it. And Francis still on his back.
Where does Francis train now? Isn't it with Extreme Couture? Or?
Yes, yeah.
So, like he might have worked on his wrestling.
He must have. I mean, the Stipe fight, you could tell there was a difference there. And there's Cyril again taken down and almost mounted here. This is really bad news for Cyril Gane. Holy shit.
Oh.
Francis Ngannou. Wrestling. This is bad for Cyril Gane. He's on his back. There's a minute left.
This is another Ngannou
round. Ngannou's winning this fight. Cyril needs a finish, and he's not going to get it. Francis Ngannou's going to win this shit.
But it's never over till the.
I don't know, man. I think Ngannou's got it.
Oh, that was close to an illegal knee.
Oh, that was an illegal knee.
That was. Yeah, man. Holy smokes.
It looked like a knee to the face of a down Cyril Gane. I don't know.
It got him on the jaw.
I guess it was a bit
man.
On the body, too. I don't know.
No, man. Square on the job, man.
Cyril looks like he's got no answers here. He's got no answers for Francis Ngannou, who's just a blanket.
I wouldn't want to have him.
No.
I wouldn't want to have him on me, man. Fucking guy's a monster.
He's so big and so strong, and he's figured out, hey, I can out-wrestle this guy. That's crazy.
Man, he needs to sign back to the UFC. Win or lose, man, I want Ngannou still in the UFC, man. Come on, this guy has to be fighting top-level guys.
Hey, wait a sec, guys. Man, there's still another round to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Francis Ngannou just won that fight in the fourth round.
3-1.
I don't think we need a fifth round. I think it's over. Honestly, I think it's done. I think Francis just won. He just won that fourth. He won the fight. I
got 3-1 for Ngannou, so.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, Lopez, tell him.
His corner is Francis's corner is telling him whoever wins this round wins this fight. So they think it's 2-2. I think it's 3-1 Francis. That first round was tight, I guess. I think it's 3-1 Francis.
Better not take a chance, man. Go get that last one, man. And right now you have the momentum, so
Cyril's corner
fight the same fight, man.
Yeah, that's it. If Francis gets another takedown, I think it's over.
It's crazy, man. What are people saying, Dave?
Whatever.
What's the word out on the streets, man?
I don't know.
Here we go, guys. Go for broke, man.
Wow, Ngannou right now, minus 295, the favorite to win. Ciryl Gane plus 210. Wow.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I got Ngannou winning this fight.
Whoa, big, man. Whoa.
I think most people probably have Ngannou 3-1 right now. That's what seems the logical choice for me.
Ciryl just wasn't able to find his openings, and those takedowns changed the fight.
You got to take chances.
Cormier
is absolutely right now. This is the time, man.
Some people think it's 2-2.
You got to get into that pocket. And
Some people think
throwing.
It's 2 rounds to 2.
Be.
It could be, man. It depends how you score that first round. If you score the first round for Ciryl, it's 2-2.
Oh, Ciryl with the takedown.
Oh, huge. If it is 2-2.
Yep, that's a good.
That's massive for Ciryl Gane.
This might be huge because Ngannou on his back, I'm not convinced here.
Ciryl with a big takedown.
You just got to ground and pound here, man. Let's do it.
Ngannou's trying to get back to his feet with his whole
Ciryl,
life.
Ngannou's doing decent, man.
Yeah, he's got an overhook.
What the hell was that?
Triangle,
somebody pop a champagne there or what?
Wow, yeah. Ngannou in the guard with an overhook.
Oh, my God.
What?
He swept him.
Oh, my God. What a sweep from Francis Ngannou. Holy shit.
Man, old school sweep, man.
Oh, my God. No way.
I
Ciryl.
didn't expect that.
Ciryl, you had this, baby. This was yours.
Yeah, it was yours.
Shit.
It was yours,
that
man.
sweep might be the fight.
Scissor sweep, man.
Are you kidding me?
Leg shit. Leg shit. Leg shit.
Oh, Ciryl going for a leg lock, baby.
Oh, shit. He's
heel hook him.
He's got the heel.
Heel hook him.
Bust his ankle.
No, he doesn't have him.
He's going for it, though. Ciryl, use this to get back. Oh, my God.
Be careful, man.
Cyryl's got a hold of his leg. He's trying to knee bar the shit out of Francis Ngannou. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ciryl Gane is going for a heel hook with 2.5 minutes left. No, he doesn't have control. Ciryl needs to get back to his feet and not get taken down again. Ciryl on his back again.
Ciryl should have rolled out.
Uh-oh.
Not good, man.
Uh-oh, here comes Francis, and he mounts him.
But this is going to be an interesting round to judge again. Ciryl attacked a little bit more, but right now Francis is spending most time on top, so it's going to be an interesting one to judge again.
Damn, man.
Ciryl needs to make something happen. He can't sit here on bottom for 2 more minutes.
He's got to get back.
Got to move.
Because right now, Ngannou's going to take it. What the hell, man? This is crazy.
What the hell? This is.
Who would have thought that we would be seeing like a grappling match?
Yeah.
As opposed to like a power bomb knockout.
In this fight between these two guys, who thought that it'd be a grappling fight?
No.
Francis just kind of holding on right now. I think he wants to hold on and win. There's nothing really happening. There you go, Ciryl making his move, trying to get out of this.
Keep going, keep moving forward, man.
Keep going, Ciryl Gane.
Even if you get in, man. He's trying to throw in a guillotine?
I think Ngannou's going to control the end of this round right now.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
Ngannou's controlling this fight right now, and he's on his way to winning.
Cyryl's close to being up here, but
Ciryl trying to get up, and Ngannou controlling the wrist, controlling the body.
Man, you don't want to roll to your side there, man. That's it. Ngannou knows, man. If you keep him in this position, he wins the fight. Oh,
Great
you gonna
fight,
go for the
man.
guillotine,
Great
man?
Fight.
Let's go. Let's go.
But Ngannou hasn't been able to do anything on top, and Cyril did go for submissions, but Ngannou just being on top might be enough. The control.
Yeah, that's all it is, man.
I mean, Cyril went for submissions, but
not enough.
Oh, man,
I don't think he wasn't controlling the leg, so I'm not sure he was going to get it. And Ngannou didn't panic, in the submission. He got out of it, so I don't know. I got 4 rounds to 1 Ngannou. I think he should definitely win the fight. At worst, 48-47, but and look at Cyril. He looks defeated, and
Cyril knows he lost.
Yeah.
It's too bad, man. But you know what? I don't think it's the end of these guys meeting again, man.
Well, that's it.
I want to see
Francis
Ngannou
wins.
back in the UFC, man, like I say.
Francis wins a decision. I don't think it should be any doubt there.
Yeah.
Wow,
it was
man.
a good fight. It didn't play out like I didn't expect it to play out this way at all.
No.
If anything, man, I come out impressed with Ngannou's grappling tonight. Like, Cyril's not the greatest grappler out there. He's a very strong guy.
Well, he's got 3
still,
submission wins, Freddie? Let's not forget that, man.
Yeah. But you could see the improvement in Ngannou's grappling. Like,
no,
that was
absolutely.
Some very, very skilled grappling on Ngannou.
It changed the fight. That's what won him the fight. His wrestling. It's crazy. Not something we expected.
But at least this was a good heavyweight fight, man. It completely was the opposite of what everyone was predicting was going to happen. But it was amazing, man. Great fight, man. It went the distance. It was exciting. Regardless, man, Ciryl Gane fought well. Did not get knocked out. No one got submitted, which was close because we saw some really nice, we saw Kimuras, we saw heel hooks.
See some good respect between both of them also.
Sure. And like I said, man, if Ngannou stays with the UFC, we're going to see them fight again. Not right away, but it'll happen again.
That's crazy. Francis wins. Looks like a decision. Let's see it. Let's hear the scores here, but I don't think we need to, honestly. I think we're good.
Cyril knows
I want to see Dana White's face. Dana's not there.
Yeah, where's Dana?
Dana's not even going to put the title on him?
Yeah, he doesn't want to. $48, $47, $48, $47, $49, $46.
Makes sense.
Francis Ngannou. Unanimous decision. Holy shit. Well, fuck. There goes fucking my
Patrick,
fucking
man.
bets, motherfucker.
But you know what? It was a great fight, man, and it was a great card.
Fuck.
Good for Francis, man. I'm happy for him, man.
Well, I'm happy for Cyril,
go
too,
get a
Freddie.
big contract.
Look, I'm happy for Cyril, too. He was able to go to distance, And I'm happy for Ngannou, too, that he proved he can go to the distance, and he did pretty well with his, wrestling game, man. And Cyril did really well defensively when you have a guy like that on top. I mean, either or, they will fight again.
This is about Francis right now, man. Francis won, man.
What?
Give him his
Who cares?
props,
It's
AJ.
about him, man. It's look, it went the distance, man. Let's hear this. I got to hear what he says.
Yeah, that was crazy. Takedowns. What the fuck? When did this guy turn into a fucking wrestler? What the fuck? That was crazy. All right. Well,
Wait.
Francis talking. What? Well, nobody could hear what the fuck is going on.
No, that's it. I just wanted to hear what he. Yeah, he stayed composed.
What's happening with Stipe? Is he fighting anybody? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Cyril's pissed, man.
Well, yeah.
He's disappointed, but you know what? Sometimes you need to lose to win, man. Ask George.
Yeah. Francis says he's tore his MCL completely before the fight. Tore his ACL. But he still came in and fought. How the fuck did he do that?
It's pretty impressive.
So his knee was completely ripped up, and he still fought. And now he's got no contract with the UFC, so we'll see what happens next.
Well, I'm sure he'll get a contract. I mean, he is the champion.
Well,
but you know what?
Stay in MMA, Francis. Don't go boxing, man.
Yeah.
Actually, go where they pay you the most money, but don't go boxing.
Look, if he was
go box if he needs to, why not?
No, but if he was going to go boxing, like he had nothing tonight to say that he can compete with
his career.
But Freddie, let's be honest, like his boxing skills that we even saw tonight is nothing comparable that he could go and fight a guy like Tyson Fury. Let's be honest. Tonight, his game and his way to victory was wrestling, not boxing.
I mean, Francis is already 35,
and now he's talking
man.
hold on. Rogan's asking him now about boxing in the cage, which is something interesting that you would do on a UFC show. Talk about fighting somewhere else. Francis saying he wants to box. And he might do that next. Who knows?
Well, he said he's going to do it before the end of his career.
He's going to think about it. He was asked about the John Jones fight before this, and he says he's not interested. He's been waiting around for John Jones for a long time. John Jones is not showing up, so he's not interested in fighting him. So if he's not interested in fighting John Jones, it could be a boxing fight here for Francis next. Who knows? Wow. Gane getting interviewed now. He says it's a good experience and all this stuff, and he's apologizing for losing. Shit! Wow. Gane getting out-wrestled by Francis Ngannou tonight to lose a decision. Francis Ngannou, still undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, gets a big win over former training partner Ciryl Gane by decision. Not the way people thought it would go down if Francis was going to win. A lot of people thought a knockout, but
didn't happen, man.
Wrestling was the key to Francis's game tonight, and Francis gets a decision win. And that's it.
Man, it was a great UFC 270, man. You know, but Ciryl said he was going to learn from this for sure. He did pretty well for the first time going for that belt. He's 10-1 now. And you know what? Ngannou's going to sign another contract with the UFC. There's no doubt about it. And we'll see these guys fight again at some point. And there's no way John Jones at this point can fight either or. You know what I mean? Think about it.
I don't know.
I mean, does John Jones have anything to be able to?
I mean, who's messing with
roll out of?
Who's messing with this guy right now? You know,
not sure.
Look at this wrestler.
That wrestler was.
Look at that hat he's got. He's got a Khabib hat on.
Pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive. Wow, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, I think John Jones would have trouble with this guy because he's so
think
big.
about it.
But
Ngannou on top of you, how are you going to be able to roll out of that? I mean, at least Ciryl was.
John Jones would defend those takedowns, though.
You think so?
I think so. Big old John Jones with the wrestling ability he's got.
Did you see the way he lifted like Ciryl at one point and just dropped him? I mean,
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see John Jones fight Francis Ngannou. I think that's a big fight. Why not?
But like Freddie said, is there any tweets coming out of the John Jones camp? No.
Yeah, John Jones
what did he say?
A bunch of stuff.
What did he say?
He says, LOL, shit, I may just enjoy retirement. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I think he's just joking.
He's basically saying these guys are too fucking dangerous for him. That's what
Maybe
he's trying to say.
saying that.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's saying that exactly.
I think he's saying that.
I don't think John Jones would say that.
He just said it, bud. He said it, man. Shit. I might just enjoy retirement.
I think he's joking. I don't think that's serious. You think John Jones is seeing Francis Ngannou and he's like, oh, no, I'm scared now. I'm not going to come back and fight? Like, come on.
I love how everyone gets so impressed with the new guy. LOL. Well, yeah, you got to be impressed with the new guy. I mean, he put in his time to get there. I don't think you have much of a chance against Cyril Gane, in my opinion, John Jones.
I don't know. I'd like to see it happen. Give me John Jones versus Francis Ngannou next. Let's see it. If Francis Ngannou sticks around, let's see that fight. That's a super fight we need to see. All right, that's it.
Wow, man.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all the things. This was the UFC 270 watch along. Don't forget to join. Go to join.ringsidereport.net. Hit us up on Super Chat. I got hurt on this fight. I'm not happy about this.
Listen, man, we've been
I'm not happy about
the
this.
first two fights of 2022 haven't been good for the Ringside Report boys, man.
Fuck.
But you did get the girl today.
I don't give a shit. It's
Come
not
on.
enough. Still a losing fucking night, god damn it. All right.
At least Patrick made money with us in 2021.
Shit.
Listen, man. We're not starting good. Let's hope we can end it pretty well for 2022.
All right. I'll be back after Raw Monday, probably. I don't know.
Dave's going to retire, man.
Yeah, I might retire. I'm retiring. Goodbye.